With the news on the get down.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah, oh, that's better. That's better. Somebody pass around the offering. Since I'm always preaching on tracks, you feel me? I'm about to get paid for it. Sermon of the day. You right where you supposed to be, baby. Informant, that information forming. Important you get a portion of fortune pouring. Confession, fortunately, blessings on now they snoring. You mellow, so focus on scoring. Got your underperforming. I never expect something, never assume nothing. Judging me for my past, but that's why I'm triumphant. I don't demand, I know where I stand like engineer hands. Watch how my life pans. That game plan, show out like a jota, pop out like a cutter. Telling the kick rock, skipping the course, squares like hopscotch. This gonna be my mood to my beat drop. Putting my boogie shoes in my diddy boots, ain't no stop. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. Yeah. If having hope is dangerous, call me evil Knievel. You leading on the wrong side, living with peasant needles. So lethal, made Shane Black wanna write a sequel. Cause I snuggle my dream till it's seen as illegal. And I still probably will, cause I can never give up. I got my goals calling me, how could I never pick up? Either we make up or just break up. In the statements, get the wake up. Yeah, selfish, I'ma cake up. If I don't shake it, wake up. Let my depression catapult me to succession. Shine a light on my imperfections like a projection. Every struggle a lesson, your issues ain't your oppression. Never got a question, been pushing me to progression like I'ma make the rest of my life live. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Yeah, I'ma make the rest of my life live. I'ma make the rest of my life live. Gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. Congratulations on the celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. No congratulations on no celebration. I know I don't whip out a need of a validation. Yeah.
It could be my voice today. It could just be me.
You ain't with the news on get down.
Let me clear my throat.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? How you doing? How are you? How was your week? Is everybody all right? Everybody's feeling good? No, don't pay me no mind. Part of my hair is melanated. The other half is non-melanated. So it's doing what it wants to do. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining on tonight. Y'all know it's our usual Thursday night here on the Bravo with Sheila Network. And we are glad that you are in the building. Okay, so y'all forgive me on today. There's a lot going on, but not a lot, so much going on, but it's what it is in the back. All right, trying to get that under control. Well, hey, we're just gonna leave it, let it do what it does, right? Right. So anyway, everyone, happy Thursday again for the 45th time. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in to the Bravo Sheila Network here on YouTube. It is Thursday night, and I am your host, Lady Dawn B. And guess what? We are here tonight for another night of poetry, but in a special celebration of whom? Moi. That's right, me, your girl. Yesterday was my birthday, and I am excited about it. Grateful for another year of life. Grateful for another opportunity, and grateful for another moment to share with you. And for those who know me, know I love some poetry. So on tonight, we are doing a little poetic moment in the building. I see some people in the house that I thought it might be me. And my voice is scratchy. And so, as you all know, I don't even think I'm going to go through all of our disclaimers on tonight. But the number one thing that is important for us to remember is that this is a place of respect and integrity. So we invite everyone to share their thought, feelings, opinions, and to share from whatever your moral compass is. What we do ask is that we do so with respect and respectfully. If disrespect is found at any time, we will have to have our wonderfully amazing No one else can do it like she can in these YouTube streets. Moderator known as Ine Kenya in the building on tonight. She is a sweetheart. She greets you. She makes sure that you are warm and welcome and feeling really good. And then guess what? She will also hit that little button that sends you onto the exit door and have you escorted out if disrespect is displayed anywhere in the comments or on the platform. We believe in making this a safe space for everyone at all times. So, thank you, everyone, for continuing to do what you know to do, and that is to hold it down in some respectful adult ways. So tonight's a little different. Like I said, we celebrating. I don't really know. I'm just excited. I'm happy. So let's see who we got in the comment section before we bring the crew up. Here we go. We have Anae saying happy birthday. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it. I am so glad, so glad that the Lord blessed me with another year. And of course, it is my girl, the Lily, the diva in the house. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Yes, the diva is in the building. Come on. Hopefully she'll come on this side at some point. But I'm glad you're in the building, baby girl. Let's see who else. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. You ain't seen him in a minute. But he's still here. We got AJW. We now have to dub him Mr. Certified Courageous Vulnerability, as he has now become a certified licensed life coach. He's joined the ranks amongst the many. All right, I'm catching up. I'm going to be there soon, real soon, and soon again. All right, y'all. So let's see who else we have in the house. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I'm trying to keep up with you, baby girl. I'm trying to keep up with you. You know. All right, AJW, we got you. We get it. You do what you do on daddy duty. On daddy duty, that's what you do. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Much love. Much love to you. Much love to you. All right, hey, we about to turn up. Yes, all right. Look, take your time. Take your time. It's all good. We are here, and we will be here for a moment. So, without further ado, let me bring on up the people that's in the back. Here we go. She is tall on the inside, and you know what? On the inside is really where it matters. That's where it matters most. Is on the inside. You know, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all right. Sure, people have feelings too. We have feelings. We do. I'm sure it's gonna go down later. This is what it is. But this is what we're here for. We have to celebrate life and have a good time. So tonight we're gonna be sharing some forms of poetry. I'm excited. I'm just really grateful. And I could not do what I do without these people who do what they do, who come on along with me on Thursday nights to take this ride, this journey, and be in this place with me. So let me bring on up my sis. Got you. AJW said he ain't waiting till 8:30. Listen, tonight we don't have to wait till 8:30. We can come in at 8:30. We can come in hot. You know why? Because it's a celebration. So anything goes tonight as long as we have a good time. That's all that really matters. We're going to make it do what it does. Okay, not even what it do, what it does. How about that? You ain't got to wait. It's free reign, free game on tonight. So I'm just gonna pop them up here. We just gonna just come on. You know her, you love her. She is the sweetheart of Bravo. She is our very own, the phenomenal Coach Theo's in the building on tonight. How you doing, sis? And you muted, Mama.
You know, I'm always muted. I'm doing well. I just want to say now, Justin done did one better. He's not just a life coach. He became a mental health coach.
Okay, well, yes, please correct me because I want to make sure the accolades are given in all its accolade-ness, okay? All of the accolade I want to make sure he is given because he is Mr. Certified Mental Health Coach, Courageous Vulnerability. Your name is getting real long. We're going to have to start using just the letters, you know, like AJW. Don't worry, I'm going to work it out.
Well, how are you, sis? How are you? Happy birthday.
Thank you. I am wonderful. I'm great. I'm excited. Great for another year of life. and looking forward to all the things that are to come in this year. I have an excitement. I don't even know why, and I don't even really care why, but I'm just excited about what is ahead and grateful, just grateful to be here another year. So let's see. As you all know, y'all know him, y'all love him. You really do. He's the reason why we have a disclaimer. We didn't have one before. So, of course, part of his introduction is the thoughts, feelings, and opinions that are shared by our next panelist is not necessarily those of the Bravo Sheila Network, Sheila Ingram Network, Thursday night with Lady Dawn B, Mondays Beyond the Mic. I'm trying to go through all of this. They're not necessarily those that are shared and agreed upon, but hey, this is a free space where we can share openly. So we receive him, and so do you. Y'all know him, y'all love him. He is Sir Eric the Matador in the building. What's popping, E?
Hello. How are you?
I can't.
I
I
can't.
told you I was
I'm
going to be
like, you,
I can't.
Hi, Theo. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? How you feeling?
I am blessed and highly favored. Thank you.
No
Oh,
man. Now
oh,
he
okay.
now he's
You
preaching.
bring us the blessed, highly
Happy,
favored.
happy, happy,
Now he's in preach mode.
happy birthday, Lady Dawn B. It was a wonderful evening we had last night, wasn't it?
Hey, fix that up. It was a nice family night we had.
Family, family. With the family. It was nice with the family.
You didn't say that. Make sure we got.
I'm sorry. Hello, 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 people here. Um, all the
We're gonna make sure we had it. Yes, it was a wonderful family night last night, celebrating the birthday. Yes, yes, it was. We
everybody.
had an amazing time. You're right. Everybody's mind isn't lifted, so we got to make sure. I don't know, misunderstand.
I understand. I'm
I
here.
don't need I don't need your wife popping on here, even though she was there with us. But I don't need her popping on in red form. We don't need that.
Yes, we don't need that.
Okay, but yes, it was a great night last night. I went out to dinner with my family. Um, And we had a great time. Me, my sis, my niece, my son, Eric and his wife, my mom, and Mr. P. We were went to City Island and just enjoyed ourselves. Had good food, good drinks, good family.
What restaurant? Where did you guys go? Which one?
Um,
Sammy's, the
Yes, Dawn.
Seashores,
Yes, Dawn. Which restaurant did we go to?
shut it.
Johnny's. Which
We
one?
went to the Lobster House. Now, my
Oh,
favorite restaurant is JP's. And
Yeah,
so
he's a
they're right next to, they're actually around the corner from each other. But the Lobster House is like our usual spot that we go to. So I kept saying JP's, but I kept meaning the Lobster House because JP's is actually where my dad used to take me when we would go. He'd take me on father-daughter dates, and that's where we used to go. So that place is forever special to me and the number one place that I go. But we were at the Lobster House, but I kept saying it was JP's. And the crazier thing, now that Eric is trying to shout me out tonight, is that he was agreeing with me. He was sitting there Googling, talking about, but look at the front. Isn't it the same? It's the same place. But what is it saying? No, I think it is JP's. Did you
hey,
not do that?
hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you don't know what to talk about. If we gonna tell, we telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, you. All right. Cheers at your cup.
all I'm gonna say is I'm
Yeah,
literally trying to figure out how I'm gonna get there when I'm up there next week. Like I'm like before I head back down to North Carolina, I have to get to City Island.
Well, listen, if you go to the Lobster House, I had the prime rib and scallops. That was all I wanted my whole life was because I'm allergic to shellfish, so I don't do
Oh, okay. Oh my
seafood.
God.
But
I just
yeah,
man, sorry
I
about
remember what it was like though. I remember what it was like.
that. I don't know.
Uh,
I might have to walk around with an EpiPen if I ever became allergic to seafood.
I keep one in my car. I keep it in my car. Keep it in my. Let's see. They talking to us in the chat. Welcome in, everyone. I'm so glad you guys have decided to join us tonight. Hold on, y'all. I feel like a little music. I feel like we need a little music still. So you know what? Hang on. Hold tight.
yo, we doing music tonight? Okay.
Well, I mean, we have our theme music. We have our theme music. I just feel like, it's a celebration. So we need to keep it going just a little bit, get the vibe going because, this is how I feel.
Right, right, right.
And I know we got to be mindful because the two of you is very sensitive about music, but this is ours, so we good. So we good. So we
Who,
can rock
who,
out for a
who's,
little bit of
sen- who's sensitive about music?
YouTube.
Oh no, you know what? Honestly, I was just telling my coworkers today. I was like, depending on my mood, you might get in my car and hear some gospel, or you might get in my car and hear some DMX.
Oh no, I'm with you. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. It's
I heard.
just YouTube is a little sensitive sometimes. So let's see, because they talk to us in the chat and see what's happening here. Justin says he'll behave. Justin, why? Why you don't have to behave? Or tonight, guess what? We listen. We celebrating tonight. You don't have to be in the box, bro.
We know
Pop
you,
out the box, brand new.
bro.
Come on out.
Again, we know.
Welcome in. Patrick Riley is in the building. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you. Say hey to Patrick, y'all. I think we missed him for a minute, but he is here celebrating with us on tonight. Appreciate you, sir. Justin says he loves you. We love you,
I
sir.
love you.
Congratulations, AJW, on the accolade that you have just achieved. Wishing you many more.
Oh, Lily said Justin don't know how to behave. See, I believe people know how to behave. It's just how they are behaving. You just gotta ask. You just gotta ask how they're behaving. That's all. We're gonna get into some poetry tonight, y'all. I promise you. Let's see. Justin said he stands with you. E now, Justin. We can't see your glasses right now, but you already know you standing with E. You don't know where you're gonna end up by the end of the night.
Wow. I said I'm gonna behave myself tonight.
Again, we know that you'll
Like,
behave. The question is how. So, but it's all good. Tonight's that kind of free night, so we straight. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Lily. I am grateful for you, Mama. I really am. I am so blessed to have all of you here tonight. Share out the live. Stay a while. We're gonna get into some poetry in a minute. I promise you. Justin said, "Preach, Rev." Don't encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Lily said, "The troublemaker in the building, Sir E." You know it. We know who the problem is.
no, I am good. I'm good. I'm good. E tonight.
We don't know who Good E is. We don't know if we like him. We don't know if we want him here. He might be new.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is good news.
oh, okay, and then you love City Island. I love it too. I just don't. You just doesn't always love me. But if I have my way, if I had my way,
Go ahead, eat the shellfish, Dawn. I'll stand by you with the EpiPen. As you
no.
as you take your last, I'll just stick you with it, and you come back.
I'm glad that this is on live. I'm glad that the people are hearing this. And so since we're going there, so y'all wonder why we're divorced. This is the kind of
Wow,
treatment.
wow. But you know what? You know what? I'll let you have that one because it's your birthday.
If you let me do surgery,
No, no, it's
then
okay.
I don't need you in your EpiPen. I'm fine.
You're gonna need me in the EpiPen, but that's okay though.
So see what I'm saying, Lily? She's like, wow, exactly, exactly.
Yes. How come Lily's not on this panel? What's going on?
She's coming. She's coming.
Okay.
I'm about to send you something. Okay, Lily said, make it make sense now. Makes sense now. It all makes sense now, right? See what I'm saying? I was trying to do that. It's about you trying to take out exactly. I am a good girl. I'm a great girl. See what I'm saying? He don't know. He don't know. Hold on, Lily. I got you, Mama. Y'all bear with us tonight. We gonna get it. We gonna get it going. Get it popping because Sir Eric has a special poem.
No, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh,
No.
you said you did. You
I'm
said that
I'm
you
here to
did.
support the real poets. I'm here to support y'all tonight.
Exactly.
Uh,
We are supporting.
That's right.
no. There's no. We're supporting by sharing. We are supporting. She said she got some words for you,
Sharing my,
sir.
I am sharing my life and inner peace with you tonight, Dawn. So I'm here in support.
You have no inner peace. There's no inner peace.
Dude, don't you see it right now? It's inner peace.
No, I don't see it. Anybody else see it? I don't see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know this is a different kind of opening and start to the day, guys. We know, but it's all right. It's all right. The real ones are poetic partners, my poetic partners. They will be joining us at some point. Well, when they can, because everyone's schedules are super busy, and but they will be here. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Lily, check your text messages, baby girl. All right. So, on tonight, we just want to share a little bit of poetry. Sir Eric had an amazing poem that he started writing last night.
No, I did not. Why are you telling these people that lie? What the?
He did. He did.
No, I didn't.
You did. All right. So I'm gonna start since
Yes.
it's my birthday, and I want to share a poem that is. And so I said you could bring a poem from your favorite poet. It doesn't even have to be something that you did, but I do have a special request of you guys, putting you on the spot.
Okay.
Hold on one moment.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I said, I'm sorry. I was muted for a moment. I'm gonna share it. We're gonna get it together tonight. So all right. So since it's my birthday, I just said poetry is like an amazing way for me. It's very therapeutic for me. It is how I'm able to express myself a lot more freely. We all have intrusive thoughts. We all do. And it's a space where I can put them out there and not really lay them to rest, but let them breathe. It allows me to connect with myself a whole lot more. It allows me to tap into my emotions without feeling judged. And the thing about writing, and especially, I don't want to say especially poetry, but any form of writing that people do, one of the things about it is that we will sit there and write. I know I'll sit there and write, and then I'll go back and start erasing it because then I'll start judging myself. Like, do I really want to say that? No, I don't want to say that. But I do want to say that. And in writing, we have to get to a place where we are willing to be free enough to write our truth unapologetically and not take it back. So if I can't be 100% free and real and clear with myself, then how am I going to be that with anybody else? And one of the things I made a post this week, I think, or last week, was I was realizing, looking back at the books that I've co-authored, and realized that I did myself a disservice in some of them because I held back a whole lot of who I am. I held back a lot of what I really wanted to say. And I wish if I had the opportunity to do it over again, I said I would write out loud and in color. I absolutely would, because I don't want to be silent anymore. I kind of, and this may sound a little harsh, but I kind of don't want to spare people's feelings anymore, because someone is going to be offended by what you say or what you write or what you do anyway. So you might as well still stand 10 toes down on the truth. And it doesn't mean that you're going to come in automatically and be offensive, but we should be allowed to share our stories um, as a whole and be able to be truthful. So, oh, I see my guy is in the building. Give him a minute before we bring him up. It's going down. So before I bring our dear brother up, what do you guys think? What way do you express yourselves? Like, writing is mine, that allows you to totally say what you think or feel without apology, without erasing it, without crossing it out. What is your outlet that allows you to do that?
I journal. So for me, it's journaling. Um, depending on what's going on, right? It could just be my thoughts,
Mm,
um, you know, but for me, like, If you came into my house, you'd be like, why she got all these journals? Between journals and Bibles, they're like all over the place, right? But for me, I'm a journaler, so it's and sometimes it's whatever's in front of me. So I would start just writing on a napkin, right, and
Mhm.
something pops in my head, right. So for me, that's my outlet.
Okay, that's what's up. Justin says writing. Listen, Justin is a writer, whether he want to be a writer, and I don't know what Justin is outside of a writer. I mean, he's many things, but yeah, and he writes stuff that'll change your life. He got me going back, digging deep under rocks of my emotions, just trying to answer a question. He asks the necessary questions, and his writing is very very reflective. It's amazing. He says, "And I'm about to get started going off in my poetry." Well, come on, and go off then. All right, we're gonna be lighting the fire down these poetic streets. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. What about you, E?
Um,
What's your
my out is it's hard to say. I mean, I don't write. I don't like writing and everything.
okay, you don't have to.
Anything, any outlet, it'll come from my mouth. I'll just speak it out and everything. I really just speak it out, or me DJing or whatever the case is an outlet for me to
Mhm.
express myself um, through me DJing and my music. That's about it.
Okay, yeah, well, that's not. I mean, don't make it small. You
Well,
know, the
got
music is a big thing because I was actually gonna say when it comes to you, knowing you for the years that I have, like music is your space. That's your area where you go off at. You
this
know, as you are preparing and you're doing and you're telling your story through song. You know, in DJing, and everybody needs an outlet. Everybody needs something that will allow them the space to express. So it doesn't have to be poetry and writing. It just happens to be mine. That's it's just
right.
my thing.
My
You
music
know.
and cooking, and
Yes. Okay. Cooking, right? Anybody else? Listen, cooking is another good way of expressing. You know, sometimes I be tired of writing out. Sometimes I don't write because I don't feel like it. My hands be hurting. You know.
Yeah, I would say music is probably my second one. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, singing.
yeah,
It does writing. So, but again, for me, then that goes back to writing. It goes back to because writing songs and all that good stuff. So, as we move forward in this amazing night of conversation, listen, y'all, we got a few of my poetic peoples in the building. We got the amazing, the real ones coming back for another one. All right, it's about to go down. It's about to get hot. All right, y'all about to be hot and bothered. All of that, all the things, because these are the folks that really do the dag-on thing. Let's see. Justin said, "Let DMX custom out for you." He knows enough cuss words on his own. Trust me. DMX might have had to borrow some from him, but that's okay. We're gonna let him have it. So tonight we're gonna bring up Add to this stage. You know her, you love her. She is my sweetheart. She is Lily, the diva, is in the building. Hey sis, welcome in, darling. How are you?
Hey, sis. Be a little more excited over there because I came up here for you.
Oh, she gonna let you
oh,
know. She'll let you know. So now
What
you
you
have
mean you
two.
gonna take her out? That's
You
crazy.
got I'm saying, who does that? But see, but now it makes sense, right? Now he done made it.
Yeah.
He told on himself, and he made it
Yeah, he
all
said
make
he
sense.
was trying to figure out like how he dropped the ball, but we see we had to get rid of him.
Because safety first. Because safety first. Because why you gonna wait till my breath before my last breath? Why would you do that? And if you really cared, why would you sit there and watch me eat something that you know is about to make me go to the other side and see Jesus?
because
Why?
I enjoy the savory taste of shellfish.
Why?
Because you said you have an allergic reaction to shellfish. You wish you could taste it. So I
Good
want
evening, sir. We're
to taste it.
I'm gonna bring up to this platform
But
somebody who actually loves me, who cares on the male side, okay? Because my sisters they got me, but
Can't
one
put us
of the
down.
male persuasions who actually shows me love and concern and care, All right, who ain't gonna let me sit here and take my breath before my last breath. Y'all know him, y'all love him, and if you don't, I promise you, you will before it is over. Again, now y'all see why that divorce papers is stamped, sealed, and delivered to the courts, right? Okay, Tasha, I'm praying for you. I'm glad that you don't have this issue, you
Right.
shellfish. But he's my guy. Welcome in Moose B Strength in the building.
Woo! Welcome in,
How
Moose.
you doing?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. How's everybody?
Great.
Great.
Happy birthday. Happy
Well,
birthday.
thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
We we were fine
Hey,
until Eric said that he was gonna
Hold
let me
everything.
eat. He was gonna let me eat shellfish, knowing I'm allergic to shellfish, and stand over me with the EpiPen, watching me take my last breath. And right before I get to the end of it, then he's gonna hope that he was on time and stick me with it.
say it ain't so.
He
It's
did. Watch the replay. He said it, and he said it with his chest.
Mm-hmm.
no, it's
But
It's all right.
Miss Lady Dawn, you keep saying you was gonna read a poem, but I think I should bless you with one. How you
Oh,
feel?
well, all right. I would love that. So before you do, let's just welcome in the people. Oh, see, Justin, you see what I'm saying? And this is why. And this is
That
why. And so I know I'm loved. You know why I know I'm loved? Because Mr. Brown is in the building. That's right. Welcome in, Teddy Bear. How are you, babe? Thank you for joining. Y'all give some love to Mr. Brown. Mr. Roderick is in the building. Glad to see you. He says hello, everyone. I'm gonna give him some love.
hello, Roderick. How you
Thank you
doing?
for coming in. Say, I got backup. I got backup. Backup in the building. Play with
Mm-hmm.
me now with your EpiPen, Eric. Play with me now.
mm,
You think I'm scared?
You you should
you
be.
shouldn't. No,
So
he
this
shouldn't, cause
afraid that still got taken care of. Okay, a lot of people didn't have the fear in them in the beginning, but by the time it was over, okay, they understood this. They understood. But but tonight is a night of peace. Tonight is the night, as you see, y'all. We already in a whole
I was
different
gonna
vein.
say we already at 8:30. We
And I'm
already beyond
peaceful right
8:30.
now. I'm
Already
peaceful.
started.
happy.
It is a celebration. So on tonight, let us yield the floor to my Lily so that she can share a poem. All right, and kick us off on tonight. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi guys, everyone except for Justin and Sir Eric. Um,
Mm.
Do my brothers like that.
Oh, daggers being thrown already. Okay, it's
Don't do
I
all
my
right.
told
brothers
you
like that.
that.
Moose, stay on my good side. My birthday in 8 days.
I ain't worried about good sides.
Yeah, 8 days for your birthday. I got you.
I ain't allergic to nothing. But this ain't about us. This is let's redirect it back to Miss Lady Dawn. So, happy birthday to a wonderful, wonderful lady. We just met, but let me say, you brighten up my whole darn day. You're warm, you're sweet, you're full of grace. A smile like sunshine on your face. If I had a mom like you, oh boy, my life would sparkle, pure joy. I strut around like royalty, saying, yep, greatness running this family. You laugh, you love, you lift the room like flowers blooming into bloom. Kindness follows where you go, and everyone around will know. You're celebrated, treasured to a queen in everything you do. May joy and cake both overload, and calories take a different road. So, cheers to you, your heart so wide, your humor, warmth, and vibrant pride. May this year be bright and free. Happy birthday from Lucky Me.
Oh, thank you, Mama. I love that. See, that's yay. Thank you. I love that, and I appreciate it so very much. You just warm my heart. Okay. and that's my girl. That's my girl. I love her from day one. And we got to shout out AJW. He done gave us a super chat, and we know we stopped the room, but I couldn't stop the boy at the moment. He gave us a super chat on today with a super sticker, and we love that. He also said, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Lily is short, and the temperature is too."
Why he not up here?
Not too much on my not too much. Not too much. Not too much, Justin. Well, he's occupied at the moment, but he will be back. He will be with
He
us.
running. He running.
And but it's okay because you know where to find him. So it's all good. But thank you for that, Lily. I so appreciate that.
You're
I
welcome.
love it. The blessing for me with that is you meet people in a short period of time and they become someone in your life that you feel was always there. This is the best way I can put it. And that's how I feel about you and Moose and AGW and Juggling Mommy and all of you. It's been love and family from day one. And I am always grateful because when someone can see something in me that's worth holding on to, then that makes my life meaningful and purposeful. So thank you for that. I love it. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that because I'm gonna need to read that. So here he go. Here he goes. She read that with her feet swinging off the chair. That's okay. Her feet are swinging because the feet swinging is how she is the passion. It's the passion and the emotion. It has to go
Where's the
somewhere.
moderator? I thought the moderator was kicking people out. Justin needs to be escorted.
Justin, he's been escorted out of the building. Moose said no, not tonight.
We don't listen to Moose.
Oh,
Moose, what's going on, sir? How are you? How's your day? Welcome in.
Welcome, beloved. How's everybody? I'm happy to be here, except for seeing Lily. I don't want to see her till her birthday. You know.
How you gonna go 8 days with? How you go 8 days without seeing Lily? That's impossible. How you gonna make it?
I'm gonna have to figure something out.
I'm like his EpiPen. He need me.
Right, come
You know
on.
what? In that situation, I'll actually hold out just like Eric did. Hold it out. I don't need it.
And you see,
Hey,
this is why I'm not soft. Because of the guys like him and that coach.
man,
Mm-hmm.
You know
don't be messing with my brother. Listen, Lily. We come a long way. I love your progress. I love you, Lily.
what? I'll think about saying it back.
On Sister
What?
Theo, brother Eric, how
yeah,
y'all doing on this celebratorious night?
fabulous. How are
We don't
you,
really
sir?
care about Eric, but
Wow.
Miss
That was
Rhonda
I
up
very
there,
cool.
I am great. How are you? I'm trying to take in everything that's going on right now because there's a lot of jabs flowing.
There's a lot of 8:30 happening.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my sister,
And
but I ain't gonna sit up
and you
here
know
and let her
I'm
just
the
jab AJ
and
and
you know I'm
Eric.
the peaceful one. So you know.
you can't be peaceful around them though. That's the problem.
Listen, Theo is America's sweetheart. She is the sweetheart of Bravo Nation of Thursday night. But on tonight, we gonna get a little toxicity going. I told you I only have a few more weeks of toxicity left, so it's gonna be a little. I gotta flip it over in 2026. I gotta present it a little differently. But we're not there yet, so we can still be toxic tonight. So
Ooh,
move.
Toxic Thursday.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think that what we might just end the year with it. I don't know if anybody's gonna be ready for me for that night. I don't know. It's gonna be the last
I'll be
moments to
ready.
get it out. So
Get it out.
Moose, get it out. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure we get it all out. I want to read this because this is a poem. It's not the poem that is Moose's favorite so far, but it is one that he has dubbed the theme or a theme. So I'm gonna read this for y'all on tonight from the book Stepping Into My Purpose. And this is to encourage y'all to continue stepping into your purpose. And sometimes we have to make ourselves a priority because we put everybody else first. Hey, Makina, how are you, sis? Thank you for joining on tonight. Welcome in. Welcome in. She is another one, a good, amazing sis of mine who comes on when I call, and I love having her here. Listen, she gonna get you straight. Keena gonna get you straight. Okay, and I love it. So I thank y'all for tuning in and joining us on tonight. And I'm gonna read this poem. Eric wrote a poem. Theo is gonna get some words together. They say they're not writers and they're not poets, but we're going to put them on the spot tonight. We're going to put everybody on the spot tonight because I got a little fun idea I would love for us to do. And I think it's going to be good. I thank you for supporting me, sis. You know I love you. You know the love is how we do it. It's what we do. And I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I just wanted to really celebrate because I'm so grateful for life. One of the things that stay on my heart and my mind is that earlier this year, unexpectedly, one of my best friends passed away suddenly. And it was maybe 3 weeks after her birthday. And approaching yesterday, I didn't realize I had been very reflective. But as the day went on, and I wasn't really responding to anybody, I wasn't like answering a whole lot of texts and all that other stuff. But I was, it was a really, really rough time, and really hit my heart in a way that I wasn't even sure what next was going to look like. And so it made me really start thinking just about appreciating life each day. Taking the time to appreciate the people that are in your life. And not that I didn't think about it before, but as yesterday was approaching, one of the things that as the day went by that really kind of stuck with me is the fact that she would normally be one of the first ones to text me or the first ones to call me. And this is the first birthday that, and I'm getting emotional, I experienced not having her call or text or message. And so I found myself really quiet. And then my other best friend, my son's godmother, her mom passed recently and she was away. And she called me, we talked and she wasn't going to make it back in time because she would be like, she's my roommate in heaven, y'all, for real. And so, thank you. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it tomorrow. And I was like, don't worry about it because she's doing what she has to do. We know we love each other and it's but two, when it comes to friends, family is one thing, but I take friendship very seriously. I don't take it lightly when God puts people in your life. So I value the people in my life. So yesterday was like a little melancholy. It was a little off for me in a different kind of way. I wasn't sure how to really navigate the day. And I was in a good space. I was in a good mood, but I was allowing myself to just feel alive. And I hope that makes sense. Because two of my female pillars who literally are like my left and right. This was the first time I had ever experienced my actual birthday without them in person. So it hit way different. But one of the things that helped get me through the day, and this is just it doesn't take away from anybody else in my life, but these are the ladies who I talk to, bare my heart and soul, like everything. Like I can talk to them like I talk to God, and just be that honest and just be that real. And I wasn't expecting to feel that way, but it snuck up on me. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Oh, the hugs and love. I appreciate that so much. And everyone that I did, like people were very purposeful yesterday, but it just kind of caught me off guard. because I wasn't expecting to feel that way. So um, it's been like an emotional 24 hours because at the same time, I was also just glad to be alive. And I know that the both of them would want me to feel and experience every bit of joy, that I possibly could. And I thank God for you guys because y'all allow me to do that and to feel that. So, um, in reading how it relates to this poem that I'm about to read, is the fact that they would both acknowledge the fact that I often put myself in the back and I will sacrifice for other people. And to me, it's just what I do. It's just what you do. You know what I'm saying? We take care of each other. That's what we're supposed to do. And when you love people, for me, that's not sacrifice. It's the loyalty and obligation. It's what love does. There is no, if this makes sense in my mind's eye, there is no sacrifice in love. There's just love. I don't equate it as a sacrifice, you know, because we are a part of each other. So, but I also had to learn how to take time for me. And I want to encourage people to make sure that you do take time for you because that's important. Um, but yesterday, I just allowed myself to feel every bit of love, every moment, every embrace. It was like I was walking around with no skin and my nerves were open and just being in every single moment. And you have men in your life who love you. You have family in your life who love you. You have friends in your life who love you. But when you have best friends, it hits a little different. So, I just appreciated it the whole day. Let's see what's happening in the comments. I get myself together because y'all got me over here crying. This is the second time I've been out here crying. Lily says, yes, this year is the first without my mom. Oh, all right, baby girl. Well, hugs and love to you. Like it is different. You never know what it's going to be like. But allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And Keena, thank you, Mama. Listen, you guys, y'all give me enough love, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything, in being loved. It's just when you wake up and you realize, and this is why I value people, and this is one of the things that motivate me because I thought about all the things that I did not say or should have said. I never want to miss an opportunity to tell someone that I love them or how I feel about them, even at the risk of sometimes we may be rejected. Sometimes people may feel like it's too much. But I realized a long time ago that one day one of us is not going to will not be here to have that exchange. So if I tell you I love you 59 times a day, if I tell you you're awesome 62 times a day, like don't get mad at me, y'all. I'm just trying to get it all out. And I love you all. She said, yes, it's what love does, right? That's what it does. Love does what love does. Lisa, maybe it's a Sagittarius thing. I'm not on the Sag side. I'm on the Scorpio side. But we still November, still the month. It's still on and popping. It's still all good. That's how we love. So anyway, y'all, now that I had my melancholy moment, got that out the way. It's still 8:30. It's still 8:30. Theo says the first is the hardest, and it's important to feel whatever you need to feel. Yeah, it's it's allowing yourself to learn how to love and be loved and express love and in a healthy way. Like I don't want to deny again anyone um, healthy relationships, and this is what we talk about so very often. This is what, no matter what topic we're talking about, but this is what it's all about. The heart of it is having healthy relationships, being in a healthy place. And I absolutely want to be able to tell the person in my life and the one that I love, like I love you every single day. If nobody says it to you, I want you to know I love you every single day. I want you to know that I love you every day. I want you to feel that I love you every single day. I don't ever want you to doubt that I love you every single day. And if I have to say it 62 times a day, please, sir, just let me say it. Just bear with me because, again, the day will come eventually. This is why we have to take advantage of every single day that we do have. So I am celebrating life, and my writing even is about to take on a different level because it's about to become real raw, y'all. Welcome welcome in the building, my queen. Okay, y'all know her as Pastor Rosa, aka Mama Rosa. She is the one who pushed me out literally in a million and one ways. She's still pushing me, and I appreciate it. I love you, mommy. Thank you for coming in on tonight. That's right. I tell her happy giving birthday. That's what I said every year. I called her yesterday. We joked around. I called her Wednesday. I was like, "Mommy, you still pregnant? You still pregnant?" I was born at 6:20 in the morning on the 19th. So we joke around with it, but those things are important. Thank you for tuning in, mommy. So let's get into this poetry, y'all. And Moose, I hope you are preparing yourself to be up next after me. We're gonna give our poets in training, Theo and Eric, a moment to gather their thoughts. Okay, but this is one of the poems. It's called Priority Me. And this was, I think, one of the first ones, and Moose kind of liked it. And he said it was a theme. I'll forget for what, so, but I'm going to read it for y'all tonight. Okay, so where we going to start at. So it says, working on me doesn't mean I'm neglecting you. It's just my time to press a little more inward into me. With so many voices and so many sounds and so many feelings and opinions, they often drown out my own thoughts, and then I feel tossed between a rock and several hard places. Which way? What do I choose? It's time to clean house. Take note of my mental, my spiritual, and my own heart. It's time to remove all the bad built up and create a new start. This past is just that. The future is on the way. Can't touch nor change either, but I can only control today, my now. I have to make me a priority. Now is all I have, and before my now slips away, I'm stepping up, I'm standing up, and I'm pushing everything else out of the way. It's time to press a little more inward into me. So excuse me while I set things in order, while I rearrange my life for the success and bring life to what's in my hands. So excuse me as I no longer walk by faith, but I begin walking in my faith, taking those steps that are seemingly hard to take, yet are so necessary, and waiting too long was my mistake. I believe. No, I know. God's best is right here before me. And now I'm pressing inward, more inward into me, because this is the season. This is my season to make me priority. Poem. And so, thank you. That is an encouragement to everyone to take time to make you a priority. Tell people excuse. A lot of people not gonna like it because then we're not as available and we don't show up the same way. But you gotta take care of you. Get no is a gift, just like goodbye is a gift. So Liz says, "Mommy, thank you for blessing us with this beautiful, wonderful lady. She really is a blessing." Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Mommy, for pushing me out. So that's priority me, guys. I hope it encourages you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't worry, I'm gonna read something else. That's gonna we gonna be in the 8:30 moment. But come on, Moose, what say you tonight?
Oh, beautiful. I love it. Priority me. And if I'm gonna read something right off the back, I'm gonna read what you love the most, my angel.
Okay,
So, so here we
let's
go.
go.
My angel. On cloudy days like this one, I close my eyes, and like always, I begin to fantasize. I slip into my mind and wonder where I'll arrive. As I sit, lean back on this tree, I can feel the grass beneath me. I can feel the sun's gaze and summer wind's embrace. I hear the birds chirping to a rhythmic pace. As the euphoric fragrance of flowers guides my mind to a peaceful state, I open my eyes, and to my surprise, what I see is such beauty, heavenly beauty, so enchanting, so amazing. I can't look away. One glance at her has got my heart racing. Paralyzed by this beautiful surprise, I look into her stunning eyes, those entrancing eyes. And I try to rise to my feet, but I can't. How can this be? With just her smile, she's taking my breath. I can't breathe. And yet, it doesn't even matter to me. I feel entrapped, like I'm caught in a spell. She must be my angel. One poem.
See, I'm talking and clapping and I'm on mute. That's how excited I am. I love that poem. And Moose has done it in like 3 parts. It tells such a beautiful story and such it's all it's the comparisons for me. And a lot of people would think that it means one thing, but in listening to it and how he builds this story, by the 3rd part, listen, you're like, oh snap. It's like, but it's a truth in how we, I don't want to give it away, but how we can
Go ahead.
interpret it. We can misinterpret, angels come in more than one form, and just because, just like everything is glitter ain't gold, and if you've never had an angel turn on you, because we talk about Satan, the devil, he was an angel, he's still an angel, so we got to be careful. But this, I love that. I absolutely love it. Thank you for sharing. Lily, you back? Theo, you want to say something? E, you want to add something?
I'm over here trying to write something up because you done told us we gotta be poets tonight. So
You said that last week. You said
I
that last
told
week.
y'all before, because y'all lazy, you do your homework, it ain't my fault.
That was beautiful, Moose. I like
but
it.
but everything that has been shared has been beautiful and amazing as always. So
All right, Eric is gonna give us some Dr. Seuss.
I am not.
He has a poem that he started yesterday when we were out, and
That,
it talks about his chocolate milkshake doesn't bring anybody to the yard. That was
Oh, he said ain't so.
witnesses. That was what he told us his poem was. The name of his poem.
oh my God, what's wrong with you? I have to hate myself.
Oh man.
It is
We
7:50.
had a great night, y'all. Listen, I am celebrating life. I am happy. I am enjoying the fact that I am here another day. All right, and here to be with y'all. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm having a good time. And I promise you, for the rest of the year, every day that God allows me to get up, okay, and move, whatever it is, I say it to my church family all the time. I don't have the right to remain silent. I don't. I have the rights to open my mouth and to live loud and in color. So, and to love hard, to love strong, and to love fully. So, y'all better be prepared 2026 to be loved on in a good way. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, I'll just consider yourselves warned. Because anybody in my life, y'all gonna get some love. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna read this other one from our book Soul Poetry. Came out, I think it was like 2 years ago. This is called The Face of Love. It says, I didn't put a face on love for fear my vision would be jaded, causing me not to recognize it when it appeared. I didn't put a name on love as I was concerned if I mispronounced it, it wouldn't answer my call. I didn't put a label on love for fear that it would fall off and never find its way home. I didn't put an expectation on love because I didn't want to limit its capabilities. Instead, I decided to close my eyes and take deep breaths. Listen for my heartbeat, feel its rhythm, and simply embrace love as is in its pure, organic, authentic, genuine, passionate, full, limitless essence. I decided to see it with my soul, ingest it like the air I breathe, let it create its own sound and flow through my veins as God intended, and it formed a beautiful creation wrapped in latte colored flesh with the brownest eyes I've ever seen. When you speak, it's like God is whispering my name. When we kiss, it's like heaven's rain. You drink my tears when I cry as you kiss each one away. They may escape my eyes, but never make it down the cheek of my face. Your love feels like grace. Your arms extract the toxic love and scars left behind and transform them into beautiful new skin, gentle, perfect, soft, covered, embedded with strength, confidence, and everything I will need to survive. My heart's guarded by you instead of by me. What a load off. I am finally free. Free indeed. I not only feel safe, I am safe, forever safe. And now I have all I need to face the world because your love has covered not just a multitude of my sin, but it healed every place that needed to be fixed within. I can finally lift my face to face love, to accept love, to protect love, and to respect love. See, I didn't put a face on love for fear my vision would be jaded, causing me not to recognize it when it appeared. But now I know what love looks like, and I'm so glad that it's here. Poem. Thank you. I don't think I ever read that one for y'all before. I think that's the first time. What say y'all?
I say that I didn't come up on Thursday night to be crying all night,
We just share poetry tonight. We just sharing some, we have some poetic moments.
Hey, I love love.
but yeah, me too. Moves like, oh my god. So, but now I love in a different way because loving love the way I used to get me in trouble.
Child, child.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But
Thank you.
that was
You
beautiful.
know, thank you. I really had to, I was kind of telling the truth of my heart. I really didn't for a while. That's how I operated. Like I didn't, I know what I thought I knew what love was, or and it's hard to really understand what love is from a place when you're wounded,
Yeah.
because sometimes when we love in our wounds, it's okay, Lily. It's all right, Mama. Take your time. Do what you got to do. Um, we use love to fill the gap, but not in a healthy way. Sometimes we can use love as the band-aid instead of it being what fuels us and pushes us forward, and that's why once we're healed, we tend to walk away from a lot of people because now the love is not the same, you know, because the love has met its capacity in the space that it was applied, I would say. So, I love loving from a healthy and a healed and a whole place, not because I need to love you. I love the fact that now I can love you because I want to love you. Like, I don't need any, like, I'm coming to give you, and I love that you can pull that out of me, in a good way. And I think that when we love like that, we are never empty,
Agreed.
So this is what I would say from what I wrote down. So my little bullet. So
Come on.
we met on a journey that was new for me. During a time of healing, confusion, pain. We met by phone and probably in those little Zoom squares. We were locked down during COVID. And to this day, I don't know that we've ever actually met in person. But from the moment we met, our spirits aligned in a way that just felt natural, like a pure sisterhood from the very beginning. And I thank God for the gift of you, for you being a safe space, for you being a genuine sister, someone that pushes me, someone that from day one I just felt safe around. And so I just look forward to doing life with you,
Oh,
to continuing to laugh and to love and to grow together. But I literally just thought, like, oh my God, we've never actually met face to face. But our bond is undeniable. And so I love you. I love you for life.
See, y'all gonna make me cry for real. We all up in here, we all up in this space. But that's what it's about. And I know it might be heavy. And thank you for that, Theo. I'm learning to accept. I'm learning how to accept how to be loved, how to receive love safely.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't, for the first time in my life, I feel like the love that I'm getting from people, and this was a barrier for me before, which is probably was really difficult, made it difficult for other people to love me, or couldn't understand, like, why are you so, like, you're easy to love, but you hard, like.
But that's probably why we connected, because we both had that good spirit, but there's that wall, right?
Yeah.
There's that protection, right? But the heart knows,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the spirit knows. So no matter how much we wanted to be guarded, right? Our spirits just collided.
They did. They did. They said, yes, Miss Lady D have that spirit. I just listen. I don't even. I can't even take. Thank you. I can't take no credit for it. But I will promise you guys this. And this is again just unexpected night. I wasn't even sure how it was going to turn out. I didn't even care. I was just like, I just want to be on my people sharing. Just sharing and loving on each other and just celebrating life. But I will be honest. God is using like y'all to echo the same message. And I believe he's doing it to get it across to me, to get it in my head, so that I understand. And yep, when we were supposed to meet up, life was always happening. We didn't get a chance to, and then y'all, she moved to North Carolina the day before, like just up and left. Like we had a whole date plan. Like who does? And she was like, well, I said, well, we can reschedule. She was like, oh no. I was like, no, I've been on the time, maybe next week. She was like, no, because I'm leaving it. I was like, okay, so you all right, so we'll do it when you come back. She was like, no. I'm like that, like I'm out. I was like, oh wait, hold up, what you mean? So we can't meet here, like, so okay, so we got to do some real traveling. This is like kind of okay, but it is funny because that is exactly how we met, and it amazes me how people come into your life and you become so close to them, and you know that it's real and you know that it's authentic, and I don't have to question, like I do not question any of the connections that I have, and again, I just say I'm humbled and grateful that there's something in me that you see, that you can trust. I know what it's like to feel unsafe. So safety is very important for me. And I don't play about those that I love. I'm super protective, like I will throw myself in front of a truck for you. I will, like somebody coming out their face, like what you say? Like you won't. Them words will like never hit you. You
Mhm.
know. And when I see you, and I know, and I can feel your hearts, and I can feel your spirits, and I am very. I don't even know why, but I'm super protective over you guys, and I just want to love y'all to better until everything that ever hurt you like is no more. So you give to me the very things that you guys say I give to you. I appreciate y'all so very much on this night, y'all. Y'all. I don't know. 8:30 is taking on a different kind of life. You have to bring some tissues to 8:30 from now on or something. Eric, you have your Dr. Seuss ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I don't know if we're ready. By the way, he said he's ready. All right, well, come on, Mister.
All
My
right.
my chocolate shake didn't bring nobody to the yard.
This is called Still I Rise in the Morning in the style of Maya Angelou.
What?
You
Floor
may
is yours.
you may count the miles on my journey, measure the weight of my past, trace the scars I've carried like echoes, but you will never mark my last. First, a few, for I rise in the hushed morning with the courage of night can't take. I rise with a spine unbroken, with a heart the world can't shake. You may doubt the fire within me, question the thunder in my name, but I rise like a whispered promise, unyielding, unashamed. I am, and this for you, I am the daughter of strong believers, the child of tomorrow's song, and each step I make is in victory over every voice that said you're wrong. So, so let the wind challenge your footsteps, let the rain test your stride. Still, I rise in the morning with my ancestors by my side.
Well, come on and rise in the morning, chocolate shake.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you like me to read another one? You want me to do another one? I can do another one. But I got to
Okay,
over here drinking water and trying to
okay,
eat.
okay. But you, all right. You getting some accolades. You get some accolades in here.
Yes.
Uh, Roger, my love. He says powerful. He says powerful.
Thank
He's
you.
giving you, telling you right on, brother.
Thank you.
Just don't be like Eric though. Don't
Wow.
write a poem about your milkshake not bringing
Wow.
to the yard. Um, I got something special for you, Moose. I got something special for you and Lily in a minute. It's not finished, but I'm gonna share with y'all. I got something for y'all. But sure, Eric, go ahead. Would you like to read another one?
Oh
Go
no, I
ahead.
think Dio's ready. I
You
saw her
think?
take a swig of water. She's ready.
Oh, okay.
You should have
Or
done the homework last week. She told us last week.
Lord Jesus. I don't think we can't do nothing without fighting. It's just our nature. It's just what we do.
No fighting. I'm calm. I'm calm. I've been good all
So
the time.
I can't with you. I
Yeah.
can't.
Dio, you ready?
I didn't do the homework. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna be
Ooh.
honest, right?
We gonna have a special.
But I would say if I were my other thing would be the Brandy Best Friends. You know the lyrics to that song?
Oh, really? Wow.
All right, that could be our theme song. Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise. I love it.
Is it the
Exactly.
regular version or is the one with the LL Cool J?
All the versions. Don't worry.
All of them. All of them.
Brandy got to
Because
make it up.
we can use them at different times. It
Got
depends on how we feel in
to
a particular day.
real
Exactly.
love is hard to explain. Drama.
So I'm gonna throw this one out there. I'm gonna throw this in. Throw this in the hat in the ring. Now it's not finished. Okay. So Moose, you're gonna have to report back to the team. Okay, and give me a good report. All right. But they have in the real ones, right? So there's some poetic challenges that go on. And when they came on the first time, they were sharing from a set called Love Ain't Disney, right?
Mm.
Okay. So that's been sticking with me ever since. So I started writing this, and I'm just going to share what I've written up to. All right, so don't grade me, don't charge me. All right, but I just I was hoping I was going to finish, but I was in a mode, so I was like, all right, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Okay, so you can go back and tell the people. All right, Lee. Okay, Lily's still here. All right, so y'all are my witnesses. Okay, all right, so y'all can go back and tell the real ones, and then I'm gonna finish it at another time. But this is my contribution to Love Ain't Disney. And chat, if y'all have a favorite poet or a favorite author or whatever it is, please put it in the chat. Or if you have a favorite line, or engage with us, tell us how you feeling. This is a poetic night. We just chilling, we vibing. So this is my contribution to Love Ain't Disney, the unfinished version. So here we go. Y'all getting this raw, like real raw, off the cut, like just done. Okay. So love, love ain't Disney, or maybe it is. I guess it will depend upon which side of the park you're on. Since one seems to take while others seem to give. So it's a real fine line to say if it ain't or if it is. See, every story has a villain and every story has a damsel in distress. But it usually begins by the disturbance or the disturbing of everyone's business by not minding their own business. That there are issues in everybody's situations, but only part of the story gets told. Some of it makes you look like a hero, and the rest of the story goes untold. Yet often we neglect to start the story from what made them get this way. When we're referring to the villains, they get a bad rep every day. Because if you think about it, actually, Shrek and Maleficent were minding their business and got a bad rep. So who's to say what love is and how it should be kept? That's as far as I got. That's as far as I got.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Oh, look at that. Juggler Mommy is in the building. Welcome in, sis. She said Juggler made it right on time. Said this is Love Ain't Disney. She said, okay, all right. Oh, nice. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think? How was it? Listen, that's just my little sample.
That was good.
Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to keep up with the professionals. Just how
Can I read? Can I read something from my Love Ain't Disney?
you can do whatever you want, sir. You sure can.
All right. So as y'all know, we had this going back and forth, and I loved it. I had a portion too, right? And I don't know if I read it on here, but it was titled, but it's still in the Love Ain't Disney. It was like, but Disney and fairy tales are killing us. Love for us was destined to be a war zone. Before you and I were even born, the idea of us, you and me, him and her, she and he, our family, our community, Black love, the epitome of God's love, so divine that even Disney dreams of it. It brought hatred, even scorn, simply because they couldn't emulate it. So forgive me if the fight I choose to die for is not just you, but beyond you. As much as I love you, I can't die with you just because you choose to remain ignorant and delusional too. What about our little ones? What would they do if the peace, love, and order that you grew up seeing to its finality never became a part of their reality? Does that not plague your mentality? My battle with you is not against you, but for you. Our legacies, to correct our fallacies, the ones these fairy tales and Disney fed us. You see, in you, when I peered, The reflection of me, broken, is what I seen. So I had to heed healing's call for peace, true peace, the true peace that comes from the last battle's scream, victory, the one where your heart and mind's healing becomes a requiem, a blueprint to those who follow and those we'd leave behind. You see, my mind doesn't just think about the here and now. Someone has to see the then, the tomorrow, and the now. Constantly moving and working on these, that's my currency, my consistency. I'm still building, even after the lights come on and the curtain calls. And whether you know it or not, I never asked you to love me equally or quietly. I've always desired your love to hear, see, and feel me. Feel it, passion. I never cared for the envisioned or any of it magically. It's a plan for me. After learning our true tragedy, to repair, to rebuild our majesty, and to do that, I can't remain in a fantasy. Home.
Come on, not remaining in fantasy. Come on with it. I love the line you said about I was trying to write it down, but I got it wrong. Um you seeing you looking into your mate and seeing can you say that line again?
Yeah, so basically I peered into her and seen the reflection of me broken, So I had to choose healing. I had to choose peace, right? So, yeah.
I
You want me
love
to
that.
actually read that line?
Yes, please. That made me think.
You see, in you, when I peered, the reflection of me broken is what I seen. Did you want me to keep going?
You can't, but I just that line right there. Honestly, it made me think of how when we look into the person that we are committed to, um, I don't think we should see a reflection of us being broken. And I felt like the way that you read it is from the place of like I see myself still hurt, not whole. I mean, and you can look at you could see yourself the way someone else sees you. I hope I'm making sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it should be that the love that we have with each other, that when I see myself in you, I see me whole because you are there to love and cover me through, like we are healing together, you know. But when I'm looking in you and I still see me broken, um, like it makes me think like, it sometimes it could be a reflection on how a person the damage that a person is still doing to you or to us.
And it was all of that and some, right? So it's more so like too, I can't lead you, help you if I'm still broken, right? And I'm seeing me through your eyes, and I'm seeing the mirror that you hold up to me, right? And I'm seeing the brokenness in me. And that brokenness ain't gonna help anybody. So I gotta heal that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't do that, how can I help you? You know? So like if we both broken and we trying to fix it, imagine us being broken. We're just pieces falling off. I'm getting pieces of you trying to put it in me. You getting pieces of me trying to put it in you. It's the wrong pieces, right?
Right.
And we don't even know that. So like I gotta step aside and heal so that I can come back and guide you. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
That's
So
good. That's good stuff. Like that line did it for me. That was it. Rod says, "Good job, Eric. See, he's commending you, E. Wonderful reading, and he's excited to read
Thank
more. Wonderful reading. See, your brothers has got your back tonight. You ain't alone, sir. They holding you down. No, I did. I really that line. stuck out for me. Um, and I feel like as a woman, it hit me in the place again of just really thinking um, what my job is. I want you to see. I want you to see you how I see you.
Yeah.
You know, I want the man in my life. I know we all may not be fully together. You know, we all gonna have some spaces, and truthfully, there are some things in us that are not gonna heal until we are with that proper partner. You know, and healing is a journey, as Theo always says. You know, it's a journey. It's not a one shot deal. Um, but me even seeing, I can acknowledge your brokenness, but still make sure that you never see it in my eyes. I hope that makes sense. I know that
No,
might be a little, you know, I want you to know when I see you, I acknowledge whatever the shortcomings are, but I see you perfect. I see you whole. I see you as enough. You know, we're not skating over those things, but those things are not what I see you as.
fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so that, you know, again, as a woman, that it made me automatically like, and I think sometimes men may struggle. I know I struggle, or just people may struggle with believing that someone actually sees you, even with those cracks and dimples, as enough still, you know. But isn't that what we're supposed to do? You
Yeah.
know.
We ain't taught it, so it's hard. It is really hard to learn to see. I mean, we're in a world where everyone's wearing masks. You
Mm-hmm.
get up every day, every person you talk to is wearing a mask. They're not trying to show you or reveal themselves because they're afraid of their their flaws and their flukes and their issues too. So they want to present themselves as something other than healed. I mean, other than unhealed.
Mm-hmm.
They present themselves the perfect version. It's like the application. You apply for the job and you putting the best version of yourself down in that application. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, you got to be real. And I mean, it's hard. You have to retrain yourself, you know? Like what you were talking about, like that's how it's supposed to be. Like we all have flaws and we all make mistakes, right? So the way I understood flaws are things that just are like imperfections in you, right? Whereas, mistakes and learned behavior are things that you can kind of change. And when
Mm-hmm.
you get a person that sees you in your wholeness and accepts you for that and meshes and with that, that's the beauty, right? And that's something that I think, most people don't know they're even looking for. But if you can find it, oh man, me, if I can experience that kind of like love, that's the love I want for my kids. I want my kids to grow up and be free to be them, but also not limiting themselves to change and evolve, right? But through the course of action for them, not for someone else, right? So I want them to experience that kind of look, that love, not the Disney love, because I'm still on the love ain't Disney kind of team. So I ain't on love ain't Disney.
Yeah,
I saw
it
Devlin in
depends.
the comments, so I know she loves Disney. I'm love ain't Disney.
It depends on which side of the park you on.
I was gonna say I think that it could be a little bit of both, right? Because but I think that's what you're talking about, Moose. That reality of what love really is, right? It is that love where you not only see yourself, but the person that you're with has you in a space where you can see yourself because you can be yourself, right? Without any judgment, without any expectations, without any conditions, right? But recognizing that is not going to always be up here. We ain't going to always be in the rainbows and clouds and skies. But when we're not up there and we're going through that valley, it's going to feel like we're still up there because the way we go through that valley together,
Right.
right, is
Mm-hmm.
going to make us feel like we still experiencing Disney. Right?
Right.
I
Oh,
mean, You know,
Leave.
I
I
mean,
reference the
I think
Disney.
that's a way to. I think that's a way to look at it, right?
No, it is.
Because love is not this. Like it's not always Disney. Let's say that love is not always Disney.
But don't take my
Right.
my resistance to the whole love is Disney aspect, because what you're saying is real though, right? Because through those highs and lows, going through that with somebody that really cares and sees you, that's that Disney feeling, right?
Yeah.
And that's something that you can carry on
Yeah.
into each challenge your relationship faces,
Yeah.
right? So that's important. I'm not a fan of the Disney, so
You
don't
just
don't.
love it Disney.
That we got you. But Lily said, she said you just gotta find your Disney love. That's right. You know, I agree. She said love is what you make it.
Okay.
And she said love is beautiful. But I love the contrast. I love it because both sides are valid. You know, both sides are, and we actually experience both sides. But I think we all get to a place or have been in a place where we've been so disappointed in what we considered love, you know, that we don't allow ourselves to experience a different kind of love. Like how I'm going to love you now is not like your ex loved you. Why? Because I'm not your ex. The version of you that showed up for them is not the same version that's going to show up for me, because I may not need what they need, but we talk ourselves out of. And then when something feels too good to us, we really run the other way. Listen, I was the biggest runner track star. My Nikes, my Converse. It's like, nah, bro, you ain't. We not doing it. If you started to get to my emotions, it was like, I'm out. You know, we can have a good time and kiki and all that, but then you start talking about deep love and being in love, and I was like, oh, I ain't ready for that. Can't handle it. You know, it was a season. It was a time in my life. You know, but I'm at a place where I've learned that like it's supposed to feel like this. Like you're supposed to feel at ease.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to feel safe, you know, and embracing that. And even now, when I have to catch myself sometimes and have to redirect my own self and be like, no, no, you know, that because this didn't happen doesn't mean that, you know, and you have to hold on to what's really real and let that thought or let that feeling supersede all the other things. You know, we have to learn to allow ourselves to operate in joy. And if we have never experienced it, how do you expect to experience it if you don't take the risk to experience it? Like, you know, I was reading something that was talking about, and I'm paraphrasing it, how when you are with your person, how your nervous system responds differently. You know, like you relax. That's one of the ways that you can tell um, whether you're safe. You know, whether you loved when you feel loved is when you know it. You know, and how we have to relearn or start dismissing the other thoughts of things, you know, shutting off the other things because you will not allow yourself to be loved because of the last experience. But this experience is not that. And I know that we didn't get into you didn't get into the last experience thinking that it was going to be this way, you know. But it was, and it happened, but it served its purpose. And all of that is one step closer to what you really should be experiencing in love, you know. So I just, you know, it just really made me think about that. And again, just the place where I'm at right now, I'm learning to allow myself confidently to be loved. Like Lily said it, you are worthy of love. You are.
Mhm. But I think also, you know, just going back to
I'm gonna say mute shoes on mute.
uh, what Moose said about the mask, right? I think we have to be we have to be intentional and really mindful of not going back and forth between wearing the mask, letting the mask go, wearing the mask, letting the mask go. Because I think it's in that space where, like, I think you have gotten to a space where you're not wearing that mask anymore, right? You're not wearing that shell. You're not wearing that, you know,
I
gate
ain't
or
got
whatever
time.
you set up,
It's,
right?
too heavy and it's too much work.
Yeah, and so I think when we get to the point of where we release some of that stuff, right, we have to be conscious and intentional about not picking it back up, right? Because I think that's where,
And I think it always gets me back to y'all.
yeah,
I mean, you guys are talking about the
It always
healing.
gets me back to my favorite line.
yeah,
Well, yeah, yeah. I think it's all in that. It's all a part of that. But I think, like for me, it always gets back to, like I said, my favorite line of being committed to the commitment.
yeah,
Of I want to be able to tell you, like, no, I'm like, I don't want to keep stopping and starting over. Like, I don't want to keep doing. Okay, we don't agree on whether rice or potatoes with chicken tonight. But that don't mean like we gotta go. Like, it's a moment. Let it be a moment.
yeah.
I'm
It's,
still
it's,
committed to. I'm committed to the
you
commitment of
committed to the commitment of
how
what
do you
you,
work it out. Like whatever it is, how do we work it out? Because I'm more committed to us than I am to a situation or a moment. Like, okay, it's not the bigger deal. What's the biggest deal is us, and not letting anything come in between us. And it does take time. And it is a part. If you get to a point in that healing, I think sometimes when you when you get tired of losing, and when you get tired of feeling
yeah,
you're feeling, knowing that's not how you want to feel, but you want to feel love, is really when the mask comes off, because the mask is starting to dry out and become brittle and start cracking, believe it or not, when you start getting to the end of yourself, of that moment of like, I'm tired of feeling like this. We
I'm
can.
tired of pretending. I'm tired of pretending, right? That everything is
Mhm.
okay. I'm tired of pretending that this feels good when it really doesn't. I'm tired of, all of that stuff. But I believe what Lily said too, right? For me, like Moose said, I love, right? So I've never stopped believing in love, but I did have to learn how to love like to love differently, right? Because I wasn't loving love in a way that I wasn't loving myself first, right?
Let me ask you this. I'm
So
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
yeah.
so do you realize, or is this a realization for you in chat? Y'all can chime in too. The way you want to or need to be loved now
Mhm.
is different from the way that you've experienced love in your past?
Yep.
Or is it the same?
Nope. It's different.
In chat,
It's
y'all chime in.
it's
Okay, so
different. And
everybody's
I,
different.
I think it's different for me because I was intentional about my healing journey, right? And my healing journey, when I went through it, right? Like you said, it was after a lot of loss, right? It was after walking into an apartment and finding my father, right, on the floor, unalived, right? It was losing an aunt who was like a mom to me, losing an uncle who was like, and then the breakup, right? And then just realizing that, yo, my life has been good. It has been, but I've been fluttering through this life, right? But not really, really, really feeling fulfilled, like good, right? I've been putting people ahead of me. I've been holding on to people and shrinking myself just all in the name of being in a relationship and being in love, right? And the last time when I remember when I decided to go back to therapy, it really was like, yo, this is about me. It isn't about anybody else, right? And so that's why now the fantasy, right? And I guess this is where the it ain't love ain't Disney might come in, right? Cause the fairy tale of what it would be like, I'm gonna meet him, we're gonna be butterflies, it's gonna be this and that, blah, 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 right? All of that. It's like now I'm like you, like I'm committed to the commitment, like the small stuff that might have made me be like, yeah, this ain't, I'm done, right? It's a whole different mindset now. Also, I'm older, right? I'm maturer, right? But I think I also value life differently, man, right? Because I I don't wish, like I will never forget September 3rd, 2016. Never. I can tell you every moment from the minute I opened that door what happened,
Mhm.
right? And every minute after. And that just made me appreciate life differently, but that also made me yearn for something differently,
Mhm.
right? And then after that, it was like loss after loss. And then when my god brother passed, right, 50 years old, cancer, I was like, yo, this is crazy, right? But it just made me think about, some of the things that happen to you in life, right? You can't put on everybody else. What are the choices and decisions that you have been making that got you to this space? This ain't all about what somebody did to you. This is about something you allowed, right? Because people can only treat you the way you allow them to treat you.
That's what we teach people. But the thing is also, we okay, so we understand that because we all have that bookmark moment. We all have that because the bookmark does it holds the page, right? So we all have that bookmark moment of life that we are stuck in and at, and we got to find a way
Yeah,
to get the bookmark out of the book, to finish reading the page,
yeah,
so you can take that bookmark out and move on with the rest of the story, because we still have to live with that. What's the point of carrying the book around in your bag with the bookmark in it, and that page you carrying around for 6 months, you ain't finished reading it? You could have been done with it, because we don't want to, we don't want to face it.
yeah,
And the reason why I asked, and we all said, so we love differently now. It's like, okay, so if we all have a different expectation of love and a different need of love and require a different kind of love now, why are we still holding on to what we know we don't need? Like, why are we still penalizing ourselves and people? You know what I'm saying? And I hope you're hearing me. You know what I mean? Because that's what's stopping us. I don't even love like that no more.
yeah.
Why am I still looking for and I know I don't. I know that don't even qualify and I know it doesn't fill me. I know it doesn't, but yet I'm still allowing what no longer serves me to lead me and stop me from getting to my love is Disney point,
Exactly.
or love is Disney place. Now listen, in Disney, because and again, I love this. I really do. Like I said, it depends on what side of the park you want. Everybody's experience is different. All right, depending on what shoes you got on, it's going to depend also how your journey is affected.
Yeah,
You ain't wearing the right shoes, you ain't going to walk around the whole park because it's big.
exactly.
So you got to come prepared. You got to show up. So you be like, this could be the worst experience you ever had, and complaining. And like you said, Theo, this is where the accountability of but you got to be responsible for what you chose to do. Nobody told you to put on kitten heels to come to
Yeah,
Disneyland. You know what I'm saying? The rest of us got our Nikes on. We got our sketches. Like, what you do? What did you think? What kind of experience did you think you was gonna have? So we have to stop setting ourselves up and prepare for the journey that you want. And if you have someone in your life that is that for you, don't let it remain a fantasy, as most would say, or a fairy tale. Like, be courageous
yeah.
enough to let love live out loud. Like, for real. I just listen. I don't.
But
I ain't.
it's like thinking about the whole Disney thing, right? It's also being with that person that can accept who you are. Like for me, when we go to Disney, I might be the person saying, I'm going to be the person saying, I'll hold your bags because I don't ride the rides, right?
I'm gonna have
I like,
you up.
I like to play the games, right? And so it's being with that person that can accept that, you know what, we may be able to go to this space together, right? But while we're there, we might have different things that we're doing. Like I'm over here maybe playing the games and you're riding the rides, right? So I think it's just getting to this space of like even with my dad, right? Like I was like you, that first birthday, like when I didn't get, he was the first person that would call me, right? That first Thanksgiving, that first whatever. And then I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to live my life in a way that I honor the people that are no longer here, right? So my dad loved ice cream. On his birthday, on Father's Day, or whatever, you're gonna find me somewhere eating some ice cream, sitting on the bench, right? Me and
Right.
my daddy in spirit, right? You know, just living my life to honor those people that are no longer here, so that now when that time comes around, the memory is not so, you know, heavy.
but I feel like you gotta. For me, it was a matter of really realizing, and I agree with that. And then Moose chime in, Eric chime in. But I realized yesterday that these two women, and I mean, I've had great support in my life. I really, really have. Don't get me wrong. I really have. I've had more support than lack thereof. Um, but these two women are just super staples in my life, and allowing myself yesterday to feel
Yes.
every bit of love, every moment, every expression. Like my job, they surprised me and got me a cake. I didn't even know it was going to, I wasn't looking for that. And it was like, can you come in the conference room? I was like, come on, y'all. I said, I was like, I'm doing whatever they're like, no, but we need you in the conference room. I was like, Dad, what is it now? I was like, I ain't doing it. Like, I'm supervisor of the team. I ain't got to go nowhere. But it was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. But allowing myself to stop and pause and put the work to the side again and sit there and let people love on you. And
Yeah.
no, I'll be the one like, okay, we come here, yeah, happy birthday, and then woo, and yeah, okay, we cutting the cake, give me a cake, and I'm gonna go sit back at my desk because I still got stuff to do. Yesterday was like the first time I
Yeah.
did not rush through the moment, and I sat down. I don't even like chocolate cake like that, but I sure did eat it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the people, but it was about being in the moment and allowing myself to be loved, accepting that.
Yeah.
Was and I believe that in that it allowed me to honor those because my friends, those because that's what they would have wanted me to do. You know,
But
so
you have to learn. You have to learn. Like I had to learn to even accept compliments, right? Like people. Even at work, right? I had to learn how to be like, okay, yeah, just walk in your greatness, right?
there, I see you over there staring.
So yeah, but Moose, Eric, what do you chime in?
I'm sorry. I had to just type that I'm wide awake because I'm on the bed.
Oh, people. I'm like, what is he doing?
Lily, he naturally has the slit for eyes. You know that, with the smiley faces, the one that has.
He got them little
I got
tiny
the little
eyes.
Chinese eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it. But we love Asian eyes. I'm just saying
So,
we love all the people. But what say you, Moose? Y'all jump in, chime in.
Hey,
yeah.
listen, I realize something too, like I I think one of the reasons why I still feel so devoted to the love ain't Disney aspect is because I'm just not at that part in my healing journey. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And I think, it's important to understand, like, even going back to a lot of things Steele was saying, like, you're not going to be able to experience that kind of real love unless you actually heal, right? Because, you know, it's not just, we're not talking about an unhealed person being loved and seen in their fullness, right? We're talking about a healed person that still has flaws and flukes, right? Being seen and loved in that imperfection,
yeah.
right? But you have to be healed because you won't even be able to recognize that kind of love, right? And that's for the person who's receiving, and the person that's giving, you have to be healed too to be able to understand that. So you got to get to a certain portion, and I don't mean like fully healed.
Yeah.
I just mean at that portion of the
Yeah,
journey.
Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
I agree. Like you have to get to that point where you're at least willing to experience it again, right? Because
Correct.
because when I first started going through my healing journey, if you ask me, yo, don't even look at me, don't even like talk to me, right? Like I'm good, right? But the more I went through it or whatever, it's like now, yeah, I'll be open to, right? Experiencing it. But yeah, like and the thing is we're always healing.
All the time.
Always
Always. We
a
do not.
never-ending journey of healing, right? Because in one of my poems, I talk about it. I say, like here I am healing things, right? And then I'm uncovering old things, and then new things I'm running into, and I got to heal from these things, right? So it's a constant process, and I think it's important to understand that. Like you ask me now, I tell you, like, uh, for me, I would not want to go through this process again.
Yeah.
If you ask me right now in this part of my journey, You know, that's just not something I want to do. You know, like I feel like it's a lot, and you have to commit yourself to that. But you know, like I heard something, and I said it earlier on my walk and talk. I didn't post it yet though, but you know, I heard someone say that, you know, like you're not ready to love if you're still protecting your peace.
Mm.
If you're still in the mindset of protecting your peace, you're not ready or open yet for love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like me right now, I'm
Yeah.
in that mindset of like just my peace. I'm like I'm there, you know. I'm like trying to block it, you know. So
You
I
know, pulled
know,
out.
and it hit me, and I was just like, oh wow, that's true. You know what I'm saying? So on that on that scope, I think like you know I want to get to the point where Lady Dawn's at, right, where
Yeah.
she can allow herself to be loved on. Now, I will say this, right, and this is to the real ones, to Lady Dawn, to this space, to Anissa, to Denitra, to you know, I have been embraced by a family that has allowed me to feel love outside of my family, you know, outside of my biological family, outside of, you know, those that I grew with, right? And it's revitalized me in a way that given me more worth, and I'm able to see my worth and value, right? Because when I met Justin, Lily, um, Juggling Mommy. When I met all of my people, my friends, by the time I came to you and I met you, Lady Dawn, I had gone through a different metamorphosis, to say the least, right? Because prior to meeting them, I was battered, I was beaten down, you know?
Mm.
And then I
Gotcha.
found people that loved me for me, right? And no matter what, you may see me and Lily kind of bicker and go back and forth, but that's my sister. I love her, you know. Got me and she got my heart. You know what I'm saying? So like, um, it would it's important when you talk about healing that it's not just for you. You know, you're not just in this thing by yourself. You know, you've obviously got your relationship with the Creator that
Yeah.
helps in that healing, but you also got to have people that love
Yeah.
you too to help in that healing, you know? And sometimes you end up healing each other through that process at different points and different stages. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm talking too much, so
No, no, no.
I'm
You're
gonna
good.
let you back.
No, you good because I was thinking exactly what you was thinking. I was like, I thank God for like this space, right?
Yes.
Because I mean, like just the connection, right? Like you, like Justin is like Dawn, right? I met Justin and immediately I was like, this is my brother, right? Right?
She
Yeah.
did.
And you know, like right away, I'm trying to protect them all that, and then I met you and everything. So and so for me, I think it's important also because for me, like I said with Dawn, like to have that safe space where I feel comfortable sharing. Because I think part of it is that a lot of the stuff I felt I was like when I truly told my family, like, yo, I'm not good. Like I know y'all, like I'm the one y'all all come to because y'all think I'm good all the time. I'm good, good. Like when I truly got to the point where I was able to say to my family, yo, I'm not good. Like I'm struggling with depression. I'm, you know, whatever, right? And so the more I engage in this space, the more comfortable I feel sharing like who I am.
And
Like
that's a beautiful thing for me
and
to
that's
hear.
beautiful that you know we have formed a connection, like you said, that we're family, maybe not by blood, but we're family.
That's what it is. And that's it, you know, um, my biggest thing in this space was making it just as you guys have said. And for me, this is 3 years going on four in the making. Like when I was by myself, you know, every Thursday I was by myself, which was fine. Um, but it's in all that we do is always about creating a safe space. And that's why I don't play with people's emotions and safety, you know, and that's why integrity is very important to me. You know, and again, I'm super protective of those I love. I promise you, I will, as as quiet as I may appear, okay, it will go down real fast. Okay, it's just no. When it comes to those that I love, ain't no negotiating, ain't no talking, ain't no tapping me on the shoulder. My people know I start blinking and I get to a level of quiet, and they like, "Good Lord, okay," and they know there's no talking to me now. No, you don't have to do anything because I play with the safety of people's feelings and emotions. I don't care. Like I'd rather take it than have you go through it. You know, I'd rather take it from you, and I'm just wired that way. I don't know why. I just am. But because we have to treat each other like the gifts that we are to one another. And I cannot stand how we just discard and just nonchalantly, just manage each other's feelings and emotions and take our love for granted. Like, dude, this ain't no game. It's not a joke. We're not here to be taught. Yo, sis, what are you doing? Like, I just want to shake some of these women out here. I really do. Like, do they have like shaking baby syndrome? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, because I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, get all of you together. And then, women may get mad and say, I care not if you get mad, but you are damaging because this brother here, guess what? And then you're going to wonder why when you hit somebody that's broken, well, think about the people you broke because he encountered you already, and because you're not willing to stop and recognize. And that's why the other week, even when I was writing the poem, I apologize. Yeah. And I feel because men, y'all have gotten, I don't care. This is my birthday. I don't care. It'll be a different kind of toxic. So y'all get ready. I don't care. Y'all have gotten the worst end of the stick, but y'all are expected to have so much. Well, miss, if he's not the CEO, that's your fault. Because you know what? You didn't speak life into him and tell him that he could do it. Because that's what you're here to do. And if you can't do that for that man, then leave him alone. Let him go. Before you create more damage, leave him be. Let him get with somebody who can, even as a friend, just speak life to him through the moment so he can get up. What's wrong with you? What have you done or added to his life that you deserve for him to put you in a mansion and a yacht and a closet full of everything you can imagine because you showed up? Mommy, you're not that chick. Stop it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go on a tangent, but I do mean to go on a tangent.
No,
but that's real talk.
It frustrates me as a woman. I get so tired of seeing so many men go through this, and I love my sisters. I love being a woman. I promise you, if y'all don't know by now, I love everything that is Trey Femme, okay? But I am so tired of seeing our brothers. How you gonna get mad because somebody did to your brother what you did to somebody else's son? How does that work? Like, how and then you expect him to be the man in your life that you want him to be. No, that's okay. And that's anybody that I deal with, I've never talked down to them because you get enough of that outside. And I mean, and I can bring witnesses, even when I don't speak negatively to you. I may tell you a truth in love, and this is why I was saying, but it's not to hurt you, it's to help you. It's because I don't want you to hear it for the first time outside and it shatters you. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it to you in a space where we can sit and talk about it because, baby, when you leave here, I need you to be that guy because, to me, you him. Oh, I don't care what anybody else says. I don't need for them to see. I've never gone along with the crowd. I do not need you to see in my man what I see in him. It's not for you to see. There's things about him that I can see that you will never see. And nor are you supposed to. Because if you could, then you would be me, but you're not. And I stand on that 10 toes down. And then people think that I'm cocky or arrogant. I'm like, no, I'm aware. I'm aware and I know who I am. And you best believe that's right, boo. Throw your shoulders back, dust them off, and go be great because you him. Period. Every day of the week. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how you're feeling. Pick your head up because I don't do low-hanging fruit. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So if we here, it's because you are that guy. You are him. Period. And I'm going to keep telling you every day until you get it. You are him. No, it's not about perfection. No, it's not about always getting everything right. No, it's about you being in the process, dusting yourself off, picking yourself up. I believe in speaking life because if I don't do it, where else are you supposed to get it from? It's like women, you are the missing piece. You wonder why he's not doing that because you ain't saying nothing. And then when we do open our mouths, it's negative. And this is why I write some of the things that I write when it comes to the way I want to be loved or the way I want to love you. It's not because I've actually met a person that a lot of these poems are about or experienced that. But when I think about loving him, like this is how I want to show up for you legitimately. And I don't need you to do anything back to me. I don't need you to, my love can't be bought. It can be earned by your presence, not present with a T, by your presence. By you being engaged, that's how you earn it. By being committed, by being consistent. Do that. You show me that by being authentic. Do that, and I got you from there. I'm gonna say this, and then Moose was talking as he was sharing about the place that he's at. We gotta learn how to know that it's okay to be. It's okay that you are where you are, and stop making people feel like because they're not at the pinnacle of their healing journey that they're not worthy of having someone link up and be like, yo, I got you. I understand you in the process of your healing journey, but I got you. We here. All right, I'm gonna rock out with you. I'm gonna be right here when you need me. I'm not gonna be in your face. I'm not gonna push your process, and I'm not gonna force your progress. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna be here for you, because everyone is at a different place and at a different space and at a different point. But the thing is that you're getting there, and we have to allow people the grace to get there. So let me read these comments, because I felt my pressurized of the people that made me mad. Rod says, definitely different. I am a different person and have had growth. And that is a blessing. I know, I appreciate it. And I love that, because we should all be different. I don't want what I wanted before. I want to love you now, in the now. I'm not even looking for whatever was, because we ain't got to go back there. Because sometimes going back to what was means we're going to repeat the very same things that we already came through. Correct. We don't need that, but let's love differently from here, and have grown, and we all need to grow. Lily was speaking word over her brother, and she's funny. She was saying, no, we love when you talk. Moose had to drop. They have, oh wait, no, oh, he's back. Hold on, he's back. Hang tight, he's back. You weren't. Lily was saying that she loves when you talk. We all love when you talk. I love when the men speak, because we need to hear it from men. Ladies, we need to sit in it sometimes. Like, just sit and hear what they're saying. Don't presuppose and don't give our interpretations, but sit. If the man is speaking, is the do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? We need to have those kind of moments. Hear what that man is saying and respect it, period. Paris says, happy birthday, girl. Thank you. She says, sorry I'm so late and missed this tonight. It's okay. You here now. You are right here now, and you're perfectly fine. You're on time. She said that part, saying in love. Yep. Yeah, you got to say it in love, because I don't want anybody. I don't want the man in my life to be hurt by my words. I want to be able to talk them through to help him find whatever it is, so when you go out there, show up, you him, my guy, right. Yeah. I'm so tired of these females. I am too. And it's not because I have a son, because I speak life into my son and I tell him, but guess what? As your mom, the woman in your life is going to speak to you differently than I am. Why? Because she requires something different out of you. But before you leave my house, you're going to know that you are him. You're leaving here as a prince, but you're going into your own home and your own life as king. It's different. It's way different, son. I'm going to be here to talk to you, but I can tell you the basic principles that a woman or a person needs, but how she needs them is very different. And that goes with all of us in relationships. I don't want you to show up how you were with your ex. I don't need that. She's your ex. Why would I want that? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but I want you to be you and all the pieces of you, so I can love all of that. She said, "You heard that, Moose? You are him, right? All of y'all are him for real. Y'all are him in somebody's life." Wow, you have two people. Wow, Lily says, "You are him sometimes." On days you're not trying to take our good sis out. But
Listen,
right. Thank you, Lily. Thank you and thank you. She says, I'm so happy I didn't allow what I've been through alter the way I love. I knew what I was searching for, so I continue to love. And with that, I found my person finally. And that's a wonderful thing. And when you find your person, hold on to your person, hold on to each other, because guess what? You're going to hit bumps in the road with everybody. One of my favorite, I think it's Luther. I'm pretty sure it's Luther's song. I'd rather have bad times with you than have good times with someone else. I'd rather stand beside you in a storm than safe and warm by myself. I'd rather have hard times together than to have it easy apart. I'd rather have the one who stole my heart. I would rather have that. And that's I'm like, if this is you, my person, and this is what we have to go through, well, I'd rather be here going through it with you because you him and I'm her, and that's just what it is, and that's just where we are, and we fine. Right, Lily, and I finally found a solid group of friends that has turned into family. That's right, sis, because you know I love me some you. She said, no high blood pressure or stress, birthday girl. Relax. You dropped the mic. I'm just saying, you're right. That's why I had to bring myself down. Because we celebrating tonight. But I want us to like really be free from all of this bondage, all of this unnecessary stuff, all this extra junk we're bringing. Why are we carrying these weights? Stop carrying luggage into relationships. You know what I'm saying? Show up as you. Pack a bag you should throw over your shoulder. Take what you need. Paris said, "You're not Chris Tucker. Stop using my man's lines. I can use them if I want to. It's public information now. It's in the movies. So it's okay. I can repeat it." Lady says, "Oh sis, I'm holding." That's it. Hold on. Listen. I wish you would listen. I'm at the place where look, I will fight you for you. Okay, I will fight you for you. No, this is not what we're doing. We not. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down here. We gonna talk it out. We gonna till we. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out. We gotta walk it out. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna be graceful. But if I love you and you love me, I respect you and you respect me. I adore you and you adore me. Like you my best friend, I'm yours. Like we got our space is our space. Like why do we have to give that up because of outside things or people or stuff that really has nothing to do with where we're going? You know, we don't have to. We don't have to. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay. I think is it poetry time? I feel like I'm spent now. I don't know. Why you laughing? You got another one for us? You ready?
Ready for me? You sure?
Come on, sir.
All right. Ooh, wait, that's the wrong one.
Well, we don't get the wrong one.
No,
I
no,
hope
no.
you're having a good time in the comment section here. I know this is not a normal night for us. We just vibing. We having a good time celebrating. But this is kicking off year 56 for me, so
So
join
this
us.
one called Love Pours Slow in the style of Jill
Lord Jesus.
Scott.
You're not gonna sing, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Your love pours slow like warm surf over a fresh stack of moments I didn't know I needed. Let me say that again. Your
Yeah,
love
cool.
pours slow like warm syrup over a fresh stack of moments I didn't know I needed. You talk to me soft, but your words carry weight. They settle on my skin like velvet and stay. I breathe different when you're near. Heart on a jazz tempo, soul swaying like wind through a summer open window. You touch me with intention, with poetry, with a rhythm that knows my history and honors my becoming. We're two stories blending smooth, two songs finding the same groove. And when the night gets quiet and the world rolls back its noise, I realize this love ain't rushing anywhere. It pours slow, sweet, sure, exactly how I like it. Thank you.
You're supposed to say poem.
Poem.
Very good. You learned something new today. Welcome to the community. All right. All right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Listen, nothing wrong with a slow pour. No, listen, look, okay? It's after 8:30. It's after 8:30. You missed some stuff. You missed some stuff when you pour too fast. You got to pour slow. You got to take it
Right.
easy
You gotta
sometimes.
pour. Oh, like warm syrup.
Oh, welcome in the building. She is the queen of the Bravo with Sheila Network. My auntie Bravo, Pastor Sheila herself is in the building. She's saying
Hello.
happy birthday, birthday to my sweet niece. That's me. Hi, auntie. Thank you so much. I love you. You know, I always give her accolades because every Thursday she yields this captain's chair to me to spend this time with y'all. And I so appreciate and love her for trusting me and for she's another one who pushed me out here. I was just like, I don't know. She's like, you ready? And go. I was like, oh, all right then. And then I was out here. She was like, you're fine. You're doing just fine and great. I was like, you sure? She's like, yep. And so here we are now, 3 years later, and doing just fine. We love you, Auntie. Thank you for stopping through. Her birthday, she got next. Her and Lily got next. Her birthday is a week from today, if I am correct. It is a week from today, so we're going to celebrate Auntie too. Do what we do.
That's Thanksgiving Day.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Are you still going to show that day or no?
Might do a pop-up at night because you know what, some people don't have anybody. I thought about it. I was like, well, maybe it won't be on, but I might do a pop-up because some people don't. Everybody, this thing we have to be mindful of, everybody's not spending Thanksgiving or holidays with family. Everybody doesn't have family, and some people don't want to go to their family, you know, so some people might need this bit of fellowship and community, you know. So I'll probably do a pop-up maybe about like 8 o'clock or something.
Okay.
You know, for anybody who if wants to come on, you know, we talk about whatever we want to talk about. See, here she goes. It's her leap year. She says every 4 years it hits on Thanksgiving, and this is her special year. So she's gonna have turkey and cake, and as long as it's not a turkey cake made out of turkey, but she's gonna have a turkey cake. And we're gonna make sure she is extra. See, the whole world is celebrating your birthday, Auntie. Everybody's gonna celebrate. I'm gonna have a cupcake for you, or maybe I'll go to nothing but cakes. But I'm gonna have it because I was told birthday cake and celebratory cake has no calories. So you know that's what I was told. So it's the one day. It's the one day I can eat ice cream and not feel guilty.
You're
Because
gonna go with that.
I'm still on the wall, Moose. I'm still on the wall, but I'm on there. Okay, I'm getting them in. I'm getting it in. All right. Tomorrow I get what my physical therapy in the pool. I get to be a mermaid tomorrow. So I'm working on it. Eric. I am a mermaid. I am a black mermaid. Okay.
I didn't say nothing, clamshell. I didn't say.
I didn't appreciate you clearing your throat, lobster box. Okay, Mr. Krabs.
She called you Sebastian, brother.
So
I know, right? But she a clamshell, so that's all right.
Under the sea. Eric is better. Down where it's better. Take it from me.
You gonna stop?
Hey,
You gonna stop?
I'm not fooling with you no more.
No,
This
no,
is
no, 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 no. You gonna stop, crab hands? You gonna stop?
no, I'm not. That's your wife, and you already know.
Oh,
You know.
oh, you shooting shots over the bow?
No, because we all know when we went bowling. Remember?
Well, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
She kept doing this while we were bowling. She was on her Krabby Patty dance,
That's
going
the
side to
sports
side.
section of the show. If we do a sports theme night, then we can talk about that. But
Well,
tonight it's all about you.
I was clarifying. It is about me, but I was clarifying because you know that's my girl. So you ain't got to worry about it. That's right, Lily. Thanksgiving babies, because the world's thankful for us. We are thankful. I know I am. That's right. 7 days till Auntie and 8 days till the little lady Lily, the diva. I'm just a girl. I appreciate her. Yeah, he's lobster box. That's what he is.
And on Capitol Hill.
Nobody's fooling with you. Nobody's fooling with you. Hey, Auntie Grace. Auntie Grace is here too, but she can't get in the chat. I don't know what happens with YouTube. Sometimes it won't let you comment. I'm not sure why that happens. Yes,
Find it on YouTube.
his theme song is Under the Sea. That's where we at with him. But no, that was a great poem. We do have to let pour love slowly sometimes, y'all. If you go down too fast, you go down wrong. You know,
Right.
take your time. Take your time.
So we got 9 people here, but 5 likes. So y'all need to hit that little like button, thumbs
Oh,
up.
I've just been all off my game. Thank you, Theo, because I've been all off my game today. I didn't even give the whole, our normal spiel. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just happy to celebrate. I'm just happy for another year of life. I'm just happy for another day. I don't even care. But we do care. I'm not saying I don't care if y'all don't hit that thumbs up button, if y'all hit that like it. Please, man, please, sir, let it be your birthday present to me. It is free 99 for you, but it means everything to us over here. So we appreciate it.
You got 7 now. I just click it.
Okay, well, come on. Thank you, Auntie Grace, for being here tonight. So, anybody else have another poem they want to read? I know since it's after time, I'm gonna. When I say after time, I don't mean before we end. I'm gonna read I'm gonna read 2 poems that's gonna get. It's not gonna get me in trouble, but y'all was saying stuff last time I read them, so it was after third, but they're after dark poems. They were after dark poems, so it's after. Nah, we got it. We good. What you got, Moose? You got something else you want to share tonight?
I mean, I can share a couple if you want to. I mean,
He can
whatever.
go all night long if you want him to. Moose got an arsenal.
Cause he gonna have another It Ain't Disney by tomorrow next week.
Listen, this love ain't Disney. It's a whole thing. Okay, it's a whole life myself.
I'll give you something different. Hold on.
Disney's closed. Now what? There you
Let
go.
me see. I'll give you something
That's
nice.
gonna be a next series. That's gonna be your next series, Moose. Disney's closed. Now what?
Exactly. I like that
Now
one,
who
bro.
you loving? Now what you
You know
doing?
what? We'll get the actual pastor to do that. Pastor AJW.
There you go.
We'll get him to do that one.
Oh, you know what? You're right. His toxicity needs to be on that.
He gonna be on some old Public Enemy SW1 kind of.
Exactly.
Hey, we gonna get it right.
Oh, yes. Yes, and yes.
I'm gonna read this one titled "I See We."
Okay.
I love that you see me, that your mind and heart, they know me. Our thoughts intertwine completely. It's spiritual, universe in all, cataclysmic to me. It's orgasmic how you see me. Breathe with me. You know I want you, and I know I need you. I believe you want me, but you don't need me. You don't have to. You see me. I see you, the true, kind, majestically benevolent you, full of grace and understanding. You, beautifully sun-kissed, enchanting. It is the way your mind moves. I'm mesmerized, hypnotized. I'm in love with you. I don't want to imagine life, without you. So casting doubt aside, manifesting, I say to you and me that I see we. Poem.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I see we. All right. All right. Where we at? What's happening over here? I'm sorry, y'all. Moose starts reading and then you getting in deep in thought. Like here, like he has the voice of God. So like I see we. I can't get down there. It's probably a good thing that I can't. Um, I don't think I'm supposed to. I be trying though. In my head, but it's just real cool. Paris said, "Did you all do the Disney again?" No. Okay. Yeah. No. Yes, I did. I added on to my work in progress of Love Ain't Disney.
Mhm.
Uh, yes, I did.
Play it.
I'm, huh?
You'll just have to replay it back. She missed it. She can replay it back.
Wow. Okay, so we've been actually toxic since like 6 o'clock today.
So I'm
Um,
gonna say,
I'm saying, came in
so
late, missed the piece.
every time Moose reads, you get lost. Help her, Lord. I do. Because when Moose starts reading, and then when he's reading what he's writing, it's so descriptive. And then my mind, as a writer and as a poet, it becomes very visual. It's the creative side. It just taps, and then it takes you someplace. So I'm hearing what he's saying as he's saying it, but after he says, if you're creative, you get what I'm saying. So that's why I'm getting lost. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, and I'm like, oh. And then it clicks into something that I was feeling or felt or experienced. So then I really got to dig deep. I was like, see, now he done struck a nerve. So now here I am. So we go down the rabbit hole. But yes, every time he reads something I get lost. The Lord doesn't have to help me. I'm fine. He left me just like that. I'm perfectly fine. Oh, okay.
so
And no one asked Eric, okay, for your help, Eric.
So I was thinking, so at first I was like, okay, Paris is not here. So Lily took her place with
I
No,
don't know.
Eric.
just
And
two.
now,
They probably
Paris
texting
is
me saying,
here. So
it's
now
like,
you
I'm
got
not gonna
two,
be there, so
Eric.
get him.
He's just special. But he got twins.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna get in there late. But in the meantime, you hold it down till I get in. And then what happens? She comes in.
Lily,
Lily got all quiet, and then she just starts
I
roaming
was
in.
gonna say now
You know,
you got two.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
right here with you,
and
Lily.
Paris, y'all are each other's twin when it
It's
comes
like
to
rock'em robots, man.
okay. Eric, listen, it's what you deserve. Okay, it's just what you deserve. All right,
I
it's
deserve
where we're at. You do,
I
you
do.
do. All right, so I'm gonna read this other one. I'm not gonna. Well, I've never read this one before either. I don't. Y'all want? Yeah, okay. So y'all want to hear something mellow, or should we do after 9, or should we do the after dark poetry?
Whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, it's your
It's
day.
your
Do what you
birthday.
My
yeah.
heart desires a lot of things.
And
Okay,
this is After Dark. Do you?
I cannot share my heart's desires
We are
after dark.
all grown.
All right, that's private business, sir. Don't do that. All right, just worry about yourself. Um,
No, I'm. Oh, oh, wow.
I know
Paris.
what you meant. I know
Wow,
what you meant.
Paris. Okay.
All right, so
I'm gonna mute my mic right now.
okay, well you do that. Carry on. Well, I know what Moose's favorite is. I know what Moose's favorite is. Um, I know that one, but all right, I'm gonna read this one again. I read it to y'all one time. So I'm gonna read it again. It's called. It's actually one of my favorites. What is it called? It's called My Midsummer Night's Dream. You remember that book? You know, I think this is one that got me in trouble. For those who didn't know, we are like, oh, thank you. So okay, look, there's a lot of stuff that comes with this quiet demeanor. I'm just saying, y'all. Just saying. So anyway, here we go. All right, because we grown. This grown folks night. It's grown folks. All right. So and he is my midsummer night's dream. He is my pulse that pushes the blood through my veins day by day. He is my midsummer night's dream. You know, the one you prayed for, lied, cheat, steal, and stay for. Yeah, we all have one of those. The kind of man whose memory curls your toes, Lord knows. You smell his scent even when he's not there. And when the wind blows, it sounds like his voice in your ear. Yeah, that's the one. My midsummer night's dream. The one who makes the clock seem like it's moving too slow, because every minute without me reminds me how much I can't live without him, how much he is what I need to help me believe that this is not just some midsummer night's dream, but indeed he is my reality. See, I don't want to love another, and when I wake, I do it regret from another mistake that wasn't love, but lust indeed, and has become a nightmare, one that I feared instead of my midsummer night's dream. If you only knew the passion that flows between me and my midsummer night's dream, with those dark brown eyes and those strong chocolate thighs and those dreads or the bald head that he wears that sexily shows off his long black hair, and the way we kiss makes me want to be his Mrs. MRS and all the sheer bliss that is created because we coexist. You too would want to be part of his midsummer night's dream. As I become the dawn of his day, the sun in his sky, his sweet cool breeze, the twinkle in his eye. Oh yes, I captured his attention with my wit, my flair, and the sway in my hips, causing him to want to be near me, his queen. And now it seems that I have become his midsummer night's dream. Poem. There we go.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Don't man. That's what we do.
All right.
I'm just listen. If you got to be ready for this kind of love. Okay, what I'm saying, you got to be ready for this kind of love. I'm just saying.
All right.
Okay, don't we ain't gonna play with it. If you ain't ready for it, you know what I'm saying. Just
He over there fanning herself.
I got you.
Look. I'm like,
You need a drink, Theo?
exactly. Like, come on now.
I told you I was gonna be a different kind of toxic 2026. Okay, and this is me writing having held back. You know what I'm saying? So that's the holdback. That's the holdback. Where's Moose's favorite? Hold on.
Oh Lord. Woo.
Oh, okay.
Y'all need a minute to breathe?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute for that one.
Okay. All right. We're gonna let you breathe for a minute. Y'all talk amongst yourselves, catch your breath. We have a second moment.
I mean, to go from a midsummer night dream to an oasis, bro. Oh.
But who don't want that kind of love? Listen, I told y'all, I ain't got no mask. I'm not doing all that. I'm just saying, like, this is, if you ain't ready to be loved deeply, because this is all I got. You know what I'm saying? It's all I got. So,
love deeply, you know?
I got, y'all. That's all I got. Okay? I don't want to be holding back. What's the point? Like, why be with someone you have to hold back from? And then we deny ourselves the opportunity to experience, and then we complain about not having experienced it. But you didn't allow yourself to, you know? And I think, and again, it gets to that safety, that safe space.
I'll be right back. I just got to give my little one her medication. I'll be right back.
Okay. Don't worry. I won't read Oasis till you come back. Okay.
And we'll be right back after this commercial message.
Theo West, I hope y'all are having a good time. I'm having a great night. I thank y'all for hanging in there with us today.
Woo, come on now. Like,
that was a lot.
Nah, that was good. I'm like,
that's going in the next book. I was
gonna say, but that one is not. You need to publish that one.
It's going in the next book. And actually, you know what? This is a good time for a pause, because actually I'm putting together a poetic anthology. So for those of you who want to write or have not written before, maybe you're nervous, maybe you don't want to do it alone, this would be a good writing opportunity for you. So I'm looking pull together poets. Yep, already was on that, Theo. And Coach Theo called you out, Paris, so now you got to do it because she don't play. You already know. But this is going to be a compilation of poets and spoken word artists or storytellers who want to share in this project. So we're going to put together an anthology of poems, a mixture of things. And this way you are not writing alone. It is a beautiful thing to write in community because you gain strength from each other. You are able to bounce out things off each other. You go through the experience together. That's one of the things with me and Theo. Literally from the time, like she said earlier, the time we met and experienced one another in the little boxes in Zoom that we were in, we just clicked like that. And we walked through this journey together. We helped each other through the uncomfortable spaces, and we were able to stay on board because I know I wanted to quit several times, but we were able to link up with each other and really be a support. So for those of you who have never published, or those of you who have published, if you want to be a part of this, just hit me up. You can always reach out to me on any social media platform that you have. Yes, you can join.
So Lily, you're on the top of my list. So I have Lily, I have Paris, I have Moose, I have Justin.
And the whole thing is, the real ones is a group of poetic people who have created this healing community that I am so honored and humbled. I don't even know how. I, um, I just, they've adopted me into that space, and I love it. And I also presented it to Juggling Mommy, and she, I believe, shared it with them. So yes, I'm hopeful that everyone that's a part of the real ones that wants to share in this journey of this published piece that we're going to put together will come and be a part of it. And listen, y'all, poetry does not have to be like it was back in the day. The roses are red, violets are blue. It is an expression of your experience. Okay, so you have a voice, it deserves to be heard, and I promise you it is going to be so addictive. You're going to enjoy it even if you've never written before. So we're looking to have a Zoom call, probably not this Saturday because it's too soon, but next Saturday. So if you're interested, come in, hear out what this project is going to be like, and you'll get all the information and deciding if you want to sign up for it. And this is going to be covered by, when I say covered, you're going to be doing it through our writing group, the greatest writing group to ever exist on this side of heaven, Harlem Girls Inc., forever and a lifetime. And we are they're independent publishers. If you've come on with me on Monday nights, Dr. Elaine is one of the co-founders. And if you've ever been on a Monday night, or you may see her pop up occasionally, Coach Pache is the other co-founder, two amazing sisters who hold it down. So I'm excited about this happening. And so I look forward to it. We may have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out how we gonna do this. But somehow, Coach Steele's gonna be in this book some way, somehow.
I'll write the foreword for you.
You knew it was coming. I was thinking. I feel like you and Pache are the two that I see writing the forward and the exit. But this is going to be an amazing project. We don't need 1 million people. We just need people who are willing and feel called to this space and want to see what it's like. So I'm glad Lily says she's down. That's right. Big up to the real ones.
You got 3. You got Lily, you got Paris, you got Moose.
We're going to be some publishers. And it's short. Once you publish, and then you go on from there. But we're going to make this poetic anthology go down for 2026. And I'm looking forward to it. So again, just hit me up and I will get you the Zoom information. But it's going to be next Saturday because this Saturday is too soon. So, because I'm just telling y'all now. So it'll be next Saturday will be the writer's call where you will get to sit with Coach Pache, who is co-founder of Harlem Girls Inc., the independent publishing company that we'll be using to get this book out. And she will walk us through what this process is like, what's required, And this is we're investing in ourselves. I promise you, I would not steer you wrong. Okay. You're safe and in good hands. I promise you that. So there's that. And Moose is back. So Moose, do you want to read anything else before we bring this to I'll be on here all night. But I don't want to hold everybody hostage.
I,
Um,
I, can, I can read my
no,
final one.
okay, and no, Paris, you cannot be incognito. We'll talk about a name for you to write under. The name I write under is actually Lady Dawn B. Um, and I use that was the different backstory behind it, but you know, real quick, it's just really because people ask me, "Oh, you're first lady, you're married to a pastor." I'm like, "No, I'm not married to a pastor. I am the preacher." Like I am licensed and ordained as an elder, but I'm like, so no, I'm not identified to anybody. Like, I'm not married to anyone. But the thing about it is, just so you understand, Paris, since she's asking how you can have another name you write under, but let it be something that's significant to you, because that then becomes your brand. So, whatever it is, love on it and let it become your brand, because this is how you build. So when it came to ministry, on the ministry side of things, people know me as the worship leader, as the preacher, as the intercessor, all of these things, the minister, evangelist, blah, blah, blah. And in that, you can get lost in all these different titles and all these different positions that you have. And I had to really pray about it because it seemed just like overload. And what God said to me was, and this is why you never really hear me lead with, I'm elder so-and-so all the time. It's very rare. I will only say it if I have to or if you make me, because I'd rather let who I am speak for itself, don't box me in by a title. But God literally said to me, not to advertise the title. He said, because as you go and as you grow, that title is always going to change. But one thing that you will always be as my daughter is a lady. And he's like, and that's the character that I want you to walk in, that no matter what title you're in, no matter what label you're carrying, always be the lady. Always be a lady as my daughter. And so that's how Lady Dawn B came about. So that's the backstory to my name and my brand. So Paris, I hope that helped you. Why? No, you should not write incognito. Write in who you are, so that people will know who you are. So that being said, Moose, it's on you.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I love it too. That's the reason why I chose Moose Be Strength. I've been thinking about alternating it, but I'm going to leave it be, because originally the B obviously stood, if you haven't noticed now, for Black strength, you know? I've been playing with the idea of sun-kissed, right? Because I like that a lot. I like that better, But anyway,
I like it.
I'll read this. It's called The Fire. To me, what could be more splendid than you, besides the Lord who made you? I could have this world in all its grandeur, yet I give it away just to be with you. Not just to be with you, but to come home to you, to hold and be held by you. I had searched so far and for so long, and yet here you were all along. Thanks and praises to him who is Alpha and Omega, beginning and ending, for he has answered my prayer. A short time goes by. Now that you're in my arms, you seem so far. The distance, it stings like that of a cut being clean. But the pain of frustration and irritation, that's what stabs me deeply. Our blazing flame is getting cold, my love. Where has the warmth of our embrace gone? Was it not enough to carry us on? Have you forgotten our, no, your heart song, and how our hearts merged as one? Surely you did not forget. You couldn't forget the way our eyes met and when our lips touched. Just the thought. It is for our love that I fight. for you that I fight, that I may keep our flames burning, burning bright. So this I ask of you and to you. I desire to know and never let me forget where my love is the firewood kept. Home.
I love that. Let's not forget where the firewood. He said what he said, y'all. He said what he said.
I want to keep that. I want to keep that fire burning. So let me know where that firewood at. I keep throwing it. Just tell me where it's at. I mean that's like my little mix to my little jab to say like like if it was now normal and natural, I know I can go chop wood and keep the fire burning. But with a woman, I don't know what keeps her fire burning. I got to learn that, and I need her input on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I need her to let me know where the firewood is at.
Listen, sometimes we don't know where it's at. At a certain point, we figured it out for ourselves. We learning us as we go along. It changes day to day, depending on what season she's in her life. But one of the things I love about the poetic community is that we inspire each other through the writing. Every time I hear a poem, Lily, you got to send me the one that you wrote for me. I mean, that to me, it goes, is going in the books, like for real. And even Dr. Elaine and Coach Pache, they're like, we don't do poetry, but we know that it's your favorite. So we got them together and we wrote a poem for you. They did it the other Monday night, and I was just all to pieces, but it inspires us to write. Every time I hear Moves or Juggling Mommy or Lily or Justin, it always inspires me to write, and actually to write in living color, and to write out loud, and to write without apology, because these are discussions that need to be had. Like, that line really sticks to me because, like you said, in thinking about it, then it's like, okay, wow, as a woman, I got a responsibility to my man to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, he may not always know. Like you just said, it's like, all right. So now that means that I have to be more open. I have to be more vulnerable. I have to be more communicative, and tell him in a way that is not sounding critical, but it is sounding informational, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that way. And these are things that we miss often, because sometimes the women, I'm like, well, I just want you to know.
I mean, that ties back to what you said earlier when you were talking about like pouring life into your man, right? Like, it don't cost anything to say something positive, to share love, to express love. And I, for the life of me, don't understand why when a person does that, or to do that, it feels like it's pulling so much from them that they can't do that. Like, it costs me nothing to tell you that you are beautiful, you are amazing, happy birthday. I hope and pray for all the blessings that you have desired, want, that the creator wants for you. It takes nothing for me to say that to you and to mean it, to pour that into you. But for some people, that's hard. And especially when it comes to a man, and like you said earlier, like, I have to wear this armor all day long outside the world, and then to come home and have to wear it with you, that, and the only thing I would love from you is just a word of affirmation or encouragement, or just some love, or just for you, maybe if for you to be a cheerleader.
But some women don't know how to do that.
And that's the thing, bro. It's like, but it's like, for them to do it, it feels like it's pulling so much from,
right.
like they, and I think it's like and I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it feels to me like it's a power dynamic issue, because maybe to do that, they feel they lose power, and maybe they have power and not saying that,
Right.
They're giving over power to you by saying, oh, I see you, I love you, you doing good, you doing this, you doing that. And it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna let him know that. I'm not gonna let his head get big. I'm gonna say something negative, even though he just came through and did this. I'm gonna point at what he didn't do.
Right.
You
But
know what I'm
let you get dressed up. You and her get dressed up to go out somewhere, to go out to dinner, or go to a friend's wedding or something like that. She's going to say to you, "Oh, you look handsome today," because she's expecting you to say, "Well, you look beautiful today." Or if you say, "You look beautiful," I like what you're wearing, you look beautiful, then she feels like she's obligated to say something back to you, where it doesn't have to be that way.
saying?
It
And
should
it
be a
doesn't.
special occasion for you to tell your spouse how they look,
Every
or
day
how,
is an occasion.
huh?
Every day.
So every day is an occasion. So I'm like, baby, I like the way you wear them gray sweatpants, sir. I need you to
Right.
not go outside with those on, but you can surely wear them around the house. Okay?
There you go.
Sweatpants. But no, it's true.
Just say it.
Reciprocity is not a horrible thing. And it shouldn't be a chore either.
Right.
You know, I should want to see you smile, right? And I should want to be the originator of that smile. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
didn't
and
know how important that was to a man, really, and I'm being honest and straight, until recently. It's like, I want to say pretty much like the first time I heard it from my heart.
mm,
Like, really? That's it? That's your whole goal? You know what I'm saying? Like, it hits different at different times. Maybe it's because before I wasn't ready to hear it that way, because we are so much in performance mode as women. And honestly, most of the time, what you guys are, y'all are the innocent bystanders that get hit in the mix of the battle, because we're not even really competing for you. We are competing with other women not to have you. That's our way of not all, some, because I ain't compete with nobody. I just ain't doing it. I always say, like, you can't compete when you don't compare.
Mhm.
Take it how you want it, but you can't compete when you don't compare. I'm not. We are not the same. No matter, it's not to say that you're not great and amazing in your own right, but we're not the same. I'm not in competition with you, sis. But men, y'all get caught up in the crossfire of us competing with other women for you. So that's why we are so performance ready, or perform. We show up in performance. I know if I don't say this to him, there's another woman out there that's going to say it to him. So let me say this to him every day when he comes home, and it's not heartfelt, it's performance. It's so that then later on she's gonna say, "Well, you can't say, well, I'll tell you every day that I love you. I tell you every day that I care about you. I tell you every day that thank you." But you can tell in a person's tone and how they present. I want to love you fresh every day, every single day. You know,
I, I,
we.
I, I don't know. I have a poem called "My Sun Parched Heart," and the crazy part is that if I had experienced even the performative action,
Mhm.
speaking of, I probably I would have soaked it up, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't even paid attention that it's performative. And I'll tell you another thought, like, I can't speak for every man, but at least for me, um, the competition thing I've seen, but
Mhm.
I've never experienced it uh, where it may be competition for you or me, right? I'm always thinking that women are in competition with women, period. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's dressing, whether it's accomplishments, whether a lot of stuff. Because as men, we're not in competition with you. I'm not looking at that stuff. What I want to see is if you're into me, you know?
The thing, as a man, you wouldn't see it, because this is how we are as women. So you wouldn't even really recognize or know how some of the things that we as women do with each other. When I say that we are in competition for you, it's because some of the things that we do, I want to have all these accolades, because this is what's going to differentiate me on his list from the other women that are on his list. They don't have this and this and that. I have this and that. It's the checklist. Sometimes we are how I want to say, it. I mean, everything is from there are performance levels, and I get it. And at some point, that becomes a habit, and then and that habit becomes life, and then it can also become very real. But the competition that women have with other women is also because we've come up with the mindset that is 10 women to every one man. So I have to beat out everybody else to get him and then focus on him. That's why, you got 10 women trying to bring you a meal. Oh, did you eat? Oh, I cooked extra. Oh, can I make you a plate? Oh, can I do this? Oh, you know what? I saw this tie and I thought of you. Oh, can I? Oh, you need help studying? Oh, let me get you the Bible study lesson. Oh, you need help typing this. That's why sometimes it's not always necessarily rooted in you where you are the prize, just like women are the prize in a certain way. Sometimes, and this again, it's not all women, but some have this competition mindset that this is the way I have to stand out in his eyes. For me, I'm like, girl, go ahead, do you, because at the end of the day, you ain't never gonna be me. Yep, you can love him, you can, but you will never love him like I do. Now, if he chooses to go with you, then, I wish y'all the best. You just never get to experience what it's like to be loved by me, which is amazing. And we have to believe that about ourselves. Everybody shows up amazing. Stop shaking your head, Eric. I'm okay. No, I'm just saying. But this is, and I mean, I say this for everyone. Everyone should think of themselves as amazing as they are. Know that there is no other you. No one else is going to do it like you do. Period. You're not going to show up in his life like me because you're not me. I'm not going to show up in his life like you. But I'm also not going to compete with you. Sir, go find your heart's desire. Go where your heart feels led. And if it rests over here, then wonderful, we can move forward. But please understand, if it rests over here, then there's some there's some okay, because like this is what we doing. I can tell you what we not doing.
Follow your heart, not the lust.
Right, and if you're not ready for that, then go seek all of that out, get all that out your system. And if I'm still around and open and available, because you got to remember, we are still growing and evolving as life is going on. So when you come back, I will not be the same version of me that I was when you left. And I may have now grown onto something else that you may not be ready for, but we could have grown together. So I mean, with women, it can hit a little different. When you were sharing, it made me think of that. Like but we have to speak to you genuinely from that place of letting you know I see you and I want to be there, and I want you to feel that, even if you don't. I want you to feel it because that's how you know it. Yeah. And you just inspired me with another poem. You was talking about your armor. I'm like, okay, so I just had to write another title down. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we start reading and stuff, and then you start triggering stuff. Paris said, y'all are all inspirational. We trying to be Paris. We trying to be effective. I love that piece. Lily says, yes, I told him I want to find a new reason every day to fall in love with him. Right. And it doesn't mean that yesterday's reason goes away. It just means that you gave me something yesterday to build onto for today. What else can I add to loving you today? Yeah. And we might repeat the cycle like Brian McKnight, start back at one. We might. It's okay. But that one will never be, it won't be the same one that we started out with because we've added on to the bricks, So I love that. I love when the men speak. I really do. Because y'all, and I hope we are leaning in and getting something out of it. Y'all are awesome.
We try.
Y'all do. Take try out. You do. Period.
Yeah, I'm learning that too, brother. Yeah, I got to stop saying that too.
Yeah.
It's okay to own. It's okay to own you do.
You do, brother.
It is.
We do.
There you go. Do y'all not? Listen, You got people that you take care of, you show up for every day. Nobody is going without. It may not be easy. We may not have everything that we want, but everything that we need is provided for, and a way is always made. Even if it takes a little bit of time, even if it's delayed, but a way is always made, and y'all make that happen. And so for that, y'all do not try. Your try is in your mind when you are trying to figure out the path to make it happen. But the fact that your families are well taken care of, you do every single day. And I really want y'all to adapt that. And that's for all the men, because you show up to be so many things for so many people, and I really, really appreciate. Where would we be without the men in our lives? Like seriously. I want to live in a world full of women. I'm like, I barely like I should.
I wouldn't mind.
I'm not mad at you. I would listen. I would salute you for it, bro. Have a good time over there. Have a good time. We could trade places. I'm like, but I ain't trying to live, in a world full of. We need some men folk. I need someone who don't look like me. So don't need that. I'm just saying. Paris said, "Where is Justin?" By the way, missing the sunglasses.
Yeah.
He got caught up. He had some. He again on duty. He's doing some stuff. Um, but I
Brother
appreciate him
always working hard, always.
all the time. Listen, he got 9,000 jobs. I ain't never seen nobody have 9,000 jobs and do them all well. I'm like,
I mean, he
Remember
do
in Living Color, the
jobs.
Headleys?
Say
listen.
again, brother.
The Headleys from In Living Color used to do that.
I mean, that's Justin, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, he's always working, but he's always building.
yeah,
He's
Mhm.
always, trying to create pathways for healing, not just for himself, but for a lot of people. He's
yeah.
always thinking on that. He's got an amazing heart. Um, like I always tell the story. Like I met Justin, and I was in a really dark spot, and it was his hand that reached down and grabbed me. So the brother, his heart is always driving him to heal, to bring embetterment to everybody. So hats off to him.
Yes, most definitely.
Amen. Appreciate it. So yeah, we miss his glasses tonight, but that means when he comes back, he's gonna have to wear them at least 26 times throughout the podcast. I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count and make sure and say you owe me 26 glasses being raised. I need you to put them on.
That's right.
Yeah, because we're not playing. Pay your dues. Pay your fare. Pay your penalty because you're missing on tonight. So as we wrap up this amazing night of celebration, I thank you guys for coming and sharing and just spending this time. Our poetry turns into so much more than a spoken word moment. It really is about us sharing from our experiences of life just in a poetic form. I love that we have conversation and dialogue about it. I love that we help ourselves and others, that this is a healing community and it is above all a safe space, and we will always keep it that. You guys have add so much to my life, and I say to you, as I've said to everyone, for as much as you may commend or see or appreciate me, when you see me, I'm a reflection of what you have added into my life, because I would not be who I am without the pieces of each of you. You guys make me better. You make me stronger. You keep me encouraged. You inspire me. You love on me. You allow me, shut up, Eric, to be. First of all, he should stop because Eric has known me the longest, and he knows that as sweet as I am, and I'm not saying this, I'm just saying, um, I don't. I have a hard time really expressing verbally. I will write it in a heartbeat and read it, but I sometimes have a hard time allowing myself to be in these vulnerable emotional spaces. But I have learned, I have grown, because I do not want to miss another piece of life because I'm allowing myself to be blocked by not expressing. So this is big for me, is major for me. But I do say, even Eric, I wouldn't be who I am without each one of you. I really wouldn't. You are the iron that has sharpened this iron known as me. So I'm so glad that we are in community one with the other. Theo, you my sis for life and for love. You already know that. Ain't nothing in the world I would not, could not, should not, and just not do for you. Moose, you already know my guy, my beloved. We are strong. I'm on the wall. Okay, you know what it is. We ain't got to tell what is understood does not need to be explained. And I appreciate you and always will. There's nothing I would not do for you within my power. Henrique, sir, listen. It's too much to even go back and explain, but I would just say thank you. That in spite of whatever life has brought us, thank you for even sharing this journey with me, being on this platform, being a part of this panel, allowing us to share our story, our walk, um, for committing to the commitment of our friendship, because this is a real true testimony to try and help to show others that even though things don't work the way you always may want them to, it does not mean that it can't still come together in a positive way, you know. And I appreciate you for first and foremost, um, one of the first
All
things
choked up.
I'm just, one of the first things we promised each other when we first dated a bajillion years ago was that we would always remain friends.
Yep.
And I honor you for keeping that commitment. Whether we remain boyfriend girlfriend, whether we remain, although we did not remain boyfriend and girlfriend, and we did not remain husband and wife, the one thing we did absolutely remain is friends. And that is so key and important. And I appreciate that. And I thank you for coming on and just for being here, because we definitely need comic relief. And you allow me to use you as my punching bag quite often. So it's all love. It's all love. It's what we do. But I appreciate.
Welcome and thank you for having me on this panel.
You know, I appreciate Justin and Juggling and Rock and my Lily and all of you that come on and give your time and your life. And thank you for celebrating me. Thank you for allowing me to share this moment.
You see them in the comments, though.
I do. I'm not even, because it's
like, are they?
It's off the chain. It is off the chain. And so it will be here in a day or two. Turtleneck is on the way. Extra long full coverage. Justin just got here talking about what I do. Said, Paris, I'm on Amazon now. What size should I get?
These two.
Paris talking about turtleneck. It covered his mouth. We know what he needs for Christmas. It was a mock neck. Me and Theo told y'all that. I can't even see. This is what I'm talking about. Where else can you get this experience but on Thursday nights? Let me see. Liz says, "Whoo, Lady Dawn, you dodged a bullet." Oh, trust me, we were married during his days.
I've always been funny. I've just gotten funnier over the years.
He's been quite a hoot, yes. So I'm going to end this night by reading this poem called Oasis. Okay. All right. To remind y'all, if you are interested in being a part of the poetic anthology that we're putting together, that'll be out in 2026, make sure you hit me up on any of the social media platforms or however you have the however you can connect with me. And if you're not sure, you can always email me at ladydawnb19@gmail.com. We'd love to have you be a part of this project. I'm excited about it, and we gonna go places. If you've never written before, it's the perfect opportunity for you. If you have written before, it's the perfect opportunity for you. If you're not sure if you want to write, you're gonna write though, it's the perfect opportunity for you. So we are looking forward to having a Zoom next Saturday. So here we go. This is Oasis. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. You speak to my heart and my body in a way that makes me crave the very essence of you. Yet my mind plays mediator between what I feel and what I know. Everything you do just feels oh so right. Every word you speak starts the sparks, and I ignite. My blood starts to flow sweetly through my veins. It tells my mind to relax and enjoy the ride while my heart beats faster because real love has finally arrived. Oh my. Without instruction or direction, you know exactly what to do. It's like you've been here before and I was created just for you. It's like you touching me is an extension of you touching yourself with love, passion, and power. It's not easy to forget, and there are no regrets. Just a simple, soft, agreeable yes. As the rain falls down heavy and flowing, as we drip with sweat, our passion is forever growing, and the sound of the pounds of the force of the rain causes everything in me to rise. This is as close to insane as I will ever get. I will always remember, and there are no regrets. For the more I get, the more I want, the more you give, the more I need. You make me crave you. It's almost like I'm a slave to you because the mere sound, scent, and flavor of you satisfies every dry place. And you have filled every empty space. You are my oasis. Poem.
All right. All right.
I love that poem. I promise you.
Thank you. Well, thank you. You know, we do what we can. We do what we can. You know, we gotta, you know, it was actually one of my favorites to write, believe it or not. It was a space that I enjoyed being in just to allow myself to express. And again, so this is my light writing, y'all. So this in this poetic anthology, I'm telling you, 2026 is gonna be a different type of toxic. All right. So this project is gonna be good. I'm telling you, come heavy. Come heavy because we gonna pull it out of you. I'm not gonna let y'all do what I did. I'm not gonna let you shortchange yourself. We not gonna change your voice. We gonna make sure your voice is out there in bold. That's what we gonna do. Okay, we're gonna tap emotions. We're gonna ruffle feathers. We're gonna upset some people. Who's with me? All right, 2026, we're gonna take over. Get people back to loving like we should. Why? By creating safe spaces like these and opening up opportunities for people to talk and know that it is all right to be in your feelings. A matter of fact, the safest place to be is resting in your emotions and allowing yourself to be vulnerably courageous to share it with someone else. Now, if we get to that space, imagine how much more helpful we can be to get people to loving each other healthy once again. So we're going to be the toxic that turns the world around in 2026. It's time to bring real love back. That's all I'm saying. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So thank you, Coach Theo. Thank you, Moose B. Strength, our Moses, and Sir Eric, the Matador, only can be found here on Thursday nights. Thank you for joining me in this poetic birthday celebration. Year 56 is going to be on and popping, and you guys are amazing. We're going to do a pop-up next week because everybody says feel like they want to do a pop-up. So if you want to come and be a part of this Thursday night, I think we're going to start at 8 o'clock. That way, you know, Turkey has settled a little bit. You want to come in and join and talk with us, chill, vibe. Who knows what we'll talk about. We're just going to show up and be grateful. All right, so y'all have a great night. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I love you. I'll sign it off. It's your girl, Lady Dawn B. See you next week.
You ain't with the news on. Get down.